Okay, so it's been a couple weeks since we last played. Last time, you guys arrived in Mazzali and were put up in an inn known as the Golden Mouse. You were informed that you were not allowed to leave after dusk, and anytime you left during the day, you'd be escorted by guards everywhere you went.
I would like to leave them a poor review on Google. 1 star. 1 star.
Where is it? During the first night, you were attacked by weird zombie creatures.
Oh, that's right.
And the exploded, and Brask almost died, but...
That's every combat, though, right? Like,
yeah, okay.
What else is new?
Almost died is not dying, though, so you're fine.
Yeah, it's Pathfinder, so...
I jumped into a puddle of water that was also the floor, and then emerged from the same puddle of water that was also the floor on the other side of the room.
That is technically accurate. So, I don't remember why we like ended. I think we like ended early that night for some reason. I don't remember why.
I don't think we
Alter's
ended early,
headphones?
but my internet was fucked.
I mean, yeah, we ended as soon as the combat was over. Like, nobody even
Yeah.
came in or anything. It was just right at the end of combat.
Well, didn't the teachers come in?
Yeah, the teachers came in. We're like, oh, we also got attacked, but we're all fine.
Pretty sure that he was trying to kill us before the meeting, so he didn't have to deal with us, and he could just say, "Oh, they died. Sorry."
Too bad. Better luck next time.
Well, who's the mean god that's trying to take over again?
Volcano.
That is
Well,
what
He's not trying to take over. He's in charge of this entire city.
We're here for peace negotiations.
And he's a
General.
god, right?
Yes,
He's like,
he is a god.
Yeah.
Yes, he is a full deity.
The peace negotiations are because he's thinking about attacking another nation.
Yeah.
No, none of these are correct.
No? Okay.
No.
I thought he had a hate boner for some other country.
He does, but you are here
Well, it's
to
just like-
negotiate
yeah.
for
Just general
opening
diplomatic.
trade.
Opening
into the
trade
city.
between Nantambu and here.
Well, basically to open the city. Mazzali is closed to everyone who's not a Mazzali citizen or has official approval. But you are trying to get them to open the gates, basically, and allow trade and, travel through the city, basically.
Like free trade.
Basically.
Because right now it's just like whoever
Like,
They
you have to,
get
petition
approved, yeah.
and get approved, and yeah.
And then even then, the only place they're allowed to go is the marketplace. They're not allowed to leave that area of the city.
Yeah, it's very controlled. So you've been sent by the Magambia, by the High Sun Mage, to negotiate for opening of the city.
And evidently we're not welcome.
I don't think so.
But, well,
So, y'all can finish your long rest.
Oh yeah. Let me click on that. I was writing stuff down, trying to get caught back up.
Y'all can heal up.
a crumb of healing, my lord.
What?
Nothing. It's all good.
Is the audio not playing?
The
I don't
audio is
hear it.
playing.
Oh, it's playing
Me.
just really fucking quiet.
Yeah. Me, it's playing. Right, so.
Oh, yeah, I guess I should mention that he's trapped in the body of a child.
The room is still in complete disarray, right?
I mean, unless you guys took time to clean it up. Yeah, it's probably not looking great.
Little bitch.
Look, they tried to
That's
kill us. Room service can clean it up, all right.
I don't know why.
So is this evil emperor like fucking lolly in the body, like 3,000-year-old dragon type shit?
Yeah, he's a 3,000-year-old dragon. Yeah.
He's like a 200-year-old,
So-
12-year-old.
Yeah, what happened is he died as a child and was mummified, and he miraculously got brought back to life and became a god. But he's still
So-
stuck in the body of a child.
We're in anime.
Yeah.
Kind of. We've been in
Shonen.
one for a while, to be.
Shonen anime. Not shonen. What's the lolly but boys?
I don't fucking know.
I don't think we want to know.
Shota.
Okay, there's a word for it. Great, fantastic,
course there is.
awesome, cool.
Oh, Shota
Everything's
is
good
just-
here.
Yeah, young man. Young
It's their
boy,
version of the
rather.
YMCA. It's cool.
Was that the name of the teacher in My Hero Academia?
What?
Who?
Aizawa Shoto.
Uh-oh.
Why do I know this?
Okay.
Fuck.
Why
Because-
does Titus
Right
think he
now-
thinks he knows that though?
Because I watched a couple seasons of My
Because
Hero.
And then
Titus-
Nero
It was
is
okay.
fucking talking about weaves and
Yeah,
Hey,
Hero is
No, Shoto Tokodori is or Todoroki.
Yeah.
Bird-
Half
bird
ice,
guy.
half fire.
Oh
Kid.
yeah.
But
I've posted in Discord a picture of what Wakena looks like.
yeah, but the creator of My Hero is also a huge pervert, isn't he? So it makes sense.
Probably.
The character I identifies most with is the Grape Kid.
Oh,
Boobies.
He said that's his self-insert in his own.
Seriously.
Oh wow.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
what he said. He was
wow.
like, that
Oh,
character's
makes
my
me so
self-insert.
uncomfy.
the kid who wears a diaper?
Yeah, and he
Is he the guy with the grape hair?
Yes.
Who was
He
like
is
yeah.
the
Your boobs would make
uh,
nice floaties.
he wears a diaper and sexually assaults people.
Yep.
Yeah, that's the character he
Wait,
identifies
what?
most with. Yeah.
Yeah. It's not really an overblown statement. This is just facts. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hold on. What's this fucking name?
No, I know. I watched the show. I guess it never really dawned on me, and I didn't know that the creator had said that.
Yeah, I saw an article where he was basically like, yeah, this is my self-insert. If I had to
Which, then
identify with the
again-
character the most, it would be this character.
It would be the super rapey one.
Yeah, the super rapey guy, like dwarf who wears a
Pervy.
diaper and every woman hates him.
Yeah.
Yeah. I haven't watched it in like years, but
I watched the first few seasons and then it got shitty.
yeah.
I am up to date with the manga.
I have a friend who still reads it, and he posted a picture of the school flying with jet engines. And I went, I'm glad I stopped reading this.
They had
I
a
was gonna
good
say-
reason for that too.
I don't believe you.
That's
I also don't want to know what the excuse is, but I
No, no,
also
no.
know it's not a good reason.
I'm not going to tell you, but it is actually a somewhat reasonable conclusion one might reach if one squints hard enough.
So Fatomir, you had a picture of that asshole kid as your profile
Yeah,
picture.
Monoa.
so-
Right. The douchebag.
I love the douchebag.
Yeah. It was a
That's the
cool
reason.
show about these cool kids with cool powers, and then it became Dragon Ball Z without like laser beams.
I'm gonna guess the reason, but don't tell me if I'm right on it, because I want
Okay.
this to be my headcanon. There's a new kid to the school who has the ability to fuse with shit, and then he fused with a jet plane and the school, and then fucking flew off. That's what it was.
Okay, I will not tell you if you are right or not.
Okay, so bringing it back.
Yeah. Sorry.
So the next morning, you are awoken. We were in the middle of giving context, actually.
Do we have to wake up at dawn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to. No one's gonna like make you wake up, but like you have shit to do today.
Oh, I thought we had to go out and say good morning.
What?
That's noon, isn't it?
The noon is when everyone goes out and prays to
Okay.
the Giga Chad.
Morning is just when he like gets up and starts going out in the city and making sure everybody's doing their shit.
I mean, if the rumors are true, morning is when he is at his nicest.
Yep.
He must be I guess that makes him a morning person.
He's a
Disgusting.
noon person, actually.
Anyway. So. However, shortly after dawn, a squad of guards arrive to escort you to the Temple of the Deathless Child. Here we go.
Before we go, I would like to cast a spell.
Okay.
I would like to cast Persistent Servant and just have an invisible servant clean up our room while we're gone.
Sounds good. How long does that last?
Until the next daily preparations.
Fair enough. What level of spell is this?
2nd level.
Oh, this is Unseen Servant. This is legally distinct Unseen Servant.
Yes, legally
Okay.
distinct servant.
Very good. What's legally distinct Produce Flame called again? Ignition? Yeah, it's a good name. All right. So, you are... The guards arrive to escort you. Anything before we move on?
Ready to be escorted.
Okay.
Escort me, daddy.
Sounds
Daddies.
good.
Okay.
Did you just call them daddies?
Well, there's 2 of them. I said daddy. I just corrected it to plural because there's 2 of them.
There's many more of them outside. In fact, there appears to be 2 jackal guards per member of the delegation.
How many of there are there total? So how many teachers? With us in the other group. Like 10-ish.
So there's 24 soldiers.
Is there 2 for me or 4 for me?
Just 2.
You only count as half.
So I guess there's only 11 of you, so there's only 22.
Gneakz literally only counts as half.
What the?
Because he doesn't have a twin to make him a whole, so.
I don't need a twin.
Yeah, he's just a whole person on
The
his
joke
own.
is that you're short.
He is an independent goblin and he don't need no twin.
Oh, okay.
I did fine before I had Ozin. I mean, a little better after I got him, but I did fine.
A little better after I got my personal blood demon friend.
Yeah, no, demons, he's useful.
So, you were led towards the center of the city, the Temple of the Deathless Child.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, a little on the nose, but it's where we are.
Well, now you guys know why it's called the.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
The Temple of what?
The Deathless Child.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Because he's a child and he's immortal.
Yep, he's literally a deathless child. Congratulations.
That sets people on fire.
This is my temple.
Yep. You're gonna notice that there's some huge fucking lenses on top of the pyramid thingies, and yep. Those are used to direct sunlight directly at a person and burn them alive.
An enormous staircase leads up to the towering temple. Several small buildings connect to the main structure at various points along the temple's height. Ascending the stairs is a long and arduous process. Waiting at the top is a woman. Introduce yourself as Nikaruka. Greets everyone simply. Welcome! The sun shines brightly this morning. Before she turns and enters the temple, you following behind. She leads you all into a large meeting chamber located deep inside the temple. This is the woman.
Did we meet her already when we first got here?
Certainly might have. I think we also might have started this scene. I don't remember.
No.
We did. Definitely did.
Okay.
Nikaruka?
Yeah.
The voice? I think she's the one who came and she gave the dirty look to the teacher. And I asked why, and he was like, because I was digging around in the tunnels.
Yeah, she was there when we first arrived in the city.
Yeah, she came to the inn.
Okay.
Does she have a title? We
Mm,
don't know it yet.
It was this man's, right?
She's the voice of.
She's certainly not.
Well, no.
She's the speaker of Wakina.
Oh, the speaker. Oh, so this is the voice then? This is a different person?
No, this is her.
Oh.
I think I may have gotten mixed up last time. I don't know who you're, but it's fine.
There was some woman who came to meet us.
Yeah, no,
like
I think it was her. I think it was her. Oh yeah, no, I did. Yeah, okay. Sorry, it's just been a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
This is the diplomat lady, right?
What?
Yes.
His like diplomatic advisor or whatever.
She gestures stuff and right. There is food and refreshments here. Hope you all rested well.
Quite excellent.
Yeah.
I apologize for the inconvenience, but I have other matters I must attend to. I shall return. Please, relax and enjoy. She leaves, and the guards post up here.
Turn to the teachers. Be like, should we like say something about what happened last night? I guess we are teachers too.
Yeah, you are teachers too.
Our seniors. They turn to our seniors.
Yes.
Look at me. I'm the teacher now.
Takulu strokes his beard a little and says, I don't think it would be prudent. Let us say that perhaps those were sent. The not stay in front of the guards when he says this. Though.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna go get a giant orange the size of my head, I guess.
Pick up a third wheel of cheese.
Yeah, very good.
Does anyone have what how do you detect poison? What's the detect poison spell in this fucking system? Does anyone have that? Should probably check the food.
The cleansing spell is cleanse cuisine.
Right.
I don't have it.
There's a detection one, I don't remember.
Use detect magic.
I have detect metal. Is there any metal in the food? Any hidden daggers?
I feel like I don't have that, but I don't.
Just razor blades in the cheese.
I don't have a scroll for it either. But yeah, it's probably something a druid can prepare, but I didn't prepare it.
I didn't prepare it, but I do have a cleanse affliction if someone ends up having a disease or a
we
poison.
prefer preventative medicine here.
I'm gonna take a cup just, to look like I'm doing something, but I'm not going to drink out of it.
Are you going to actually drink out of it?
No, I said I'm gonna fill a cup, but I'm not gonna drink it.
All right.
So
Well,
that
other
I
people are
look-
drinking.
I will.
But I don't want to.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm just gonna make myself look like I'm drinking it.
I'm gonna drink it.
Same.
I'm just eating cheese.
I'm gonna go over and act like I'm talking to Brask, and I'm gonna like force him a bit into this plant over here.
Okay.
Why?
I don't
You're
want
gonna
to
see the plant instantly
Well,
droops
no,
like
like
a
I'm using it to
cartoon.
like empty the cup so it looks like I'm drinking it.
Oh.
I'm not trying to like kill the plant or anything. I'm just like putting it somewhere.
T-Shot was saying, if it was Wakena who sent those creatures, then at best we would get denial. She would certainly not admit it. If she was aware, perhaps it wasn't Wakena, or perhaps he did it without her knowledge, or I mean, it could be any number of people in this city that wish to create an incident.
Our cause is not furthered by
Yes.
Give us an
going
advantage.
on the fence about it.
While it is perhaps vindicating to an extent to raise the question, it does not help us.
Why I've put the servant up to cleaning our room. He should simply carry on as if nothing happened.
It's a little bit Fatomir here, a little quiet tonight.
But we should definitely prepare for repeat incidents.
It would be wise. It's always good to be prepared, of course.
Oh, sorry. We just took like half this cheese. Does anyone else want some before we finish it? No. Okay.
Does it,
more cheese for us.
Does it taste funny at all?
I want
tastes
some
like
of this
cheese.
flour bread.
Nothing says Mazzali like giant hunks of cheddar.
Yeah.
I mean, big. It looks like the sun, right? Big old wheel of cheddar.
That's a great way to justify it. I'm in for it.
Yeah, the sun cheese.
Cheddar, the cheese of the gods.
Right.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. The other teachers continue to chat and hang out, but Nikaruka still hasn't returned.
Just gonna kind of like wander around the chamber and do some perception checks.
Sure.
Do I notice like the guards acting different at all, or are they just kind of chilling?
They are chilling and just watching.
Okay, not like tensed up or anything that I can tell.
No.
Checking for traps or anything out of the ordinary. Gonna wander around.
You don't notice anything weird.
Hidden
Nope.
entrances.
Scenery. Ooh, this is a neat little fountain here.
Peepers.
Yeah, I wanted to look at that as well. Wish this then.
I don't sense anything invisible, do I?
You mean with spirit sense?
Yeah.
No.
There's
Anyone? Now this is a loaded question. Is anyone detecting magic?
I was going to ask if I can detect magic about this thing.
I was wanting to cast it around the food earlier.
Certainly.
30-foot emanation.
I'm afraid of casting spells in here.
I'm sure it's fine.
We're forbidden from doing so. Just curious about their methods.
That's how you get killed.
Has anyone checked out the fountains?
I'm doing that right now.
Oh.
Or not these fountains, no. The thing in the
Kind of
middle.
wandered around the room and just checked out everything in general. I didn't look at them in depth, in detail.
This is
I'm
a
just
table.
like casually gliding. I want to check
It
this.
might be a table. It might be something else. It's a bit...
And so
Hold on, I'm looking.
There is abjuration magic around this room. All the walls kind of shimmer with it. And you're detecting magic.
Okay.
What does that do again?
I guess I shouldn't call it abjuration magic anymore, because they are the schools.
If I can't say necromancy anymore, I'm gonna cry.
You can say necromancy, but no spells are classified as, like, mechanically as necromancy.
Can't we just say the spells are related to that area of the things? Scholarly purposes?
Alfred, I will tell you the same thing that I told you the last 3 times you asked this exact same question. Yes, that's fine.
I don't remember asking the question. I'm sorry.
Just because it's not mechanically called necromancy doesn't mean that the act of raising the dead is not necromancy. It's just not a school mechanically anymore.
Right.
It doesn't change the reality of the situation.
So there's abjuration magic or some manner of protective wards.
Yes, that appear to be in this room. Yes.
Interesting.
Do we get a general direction of the highest level? Because I think it's heightened to 4th, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, the walls.
The walls. Kind of
protection magic, probably.
Look at the walls and see if I can, like, typically there'd be runes or stuff like that for large scale abjuration stuff. Can I spot any of that?
Yeah, sure. You can give me an Arcana check.
Blind, I assume.
Yes. Yes, this room appears to have some sort of persistent enchantment cast on it. Your understanding of the runes and what you rolled, you would suspect that it is the spell known as Private Sanctum that prevents scrying spells from entering or exiting the area. It prevents mind reading from working, and it prevents sensory stimuli such as sound, smell, or light of any sort from entering or exiting the space.
Interesting.
So, by what you've discovered, Brask, you believe that it would be quite impossible for them to be scrying on you right now.
Yeah.
But that also seems like a reasonable spell to have cast on this room in this situation.
Yeah. And I mean, there's guards here, so they can watch us the old-fashioned way.
Which they are, with their eyes. Peepers.
And on the opposite end, it also means we cannot, scry on them from in here either. Which I guess would be silly in the first place.
Did I find anything interesting about this fountain?
No, it appears to be a fountain.
Okay.
Does the guard look at me weirdly when I walk up to the wall and just stare at it for a bit?
I mean, no, you're inspecting it, and he watches you, but doesn't stop you or anything.
I would like to take a closer look at the floor tiles. Notice that some of them are lighter than others, and it's probably just a map thing, but in character,
It's
want to check them
literally
out.
shading.
Do I see any differences between like tiles like this and this?
Oh.
I don't see where you're painting.
It's still like it's
Oh.
like part of the pattern still, right? It's
Like here and here, so like one is
Oh, I
way darker
see.
than the other. Does it look like general wear and tear, or is there like possibly something did with random tiles maybe?
I mean, you don't notice anything odd.
This reminds me of the Beauty and the Beast fountain scene.
I don't know Beauty and the Beast.
It's like during Tale as Old as Time, and they like go out, or is that Cinderella? I haven't seen either of those in so long. It's just like the layout reminds me of like a Disney, like, I don't know, like princess. I'm gonna stop talking. Never mind.
Having identified the enchantment on the walls, could I try and check for like mundane ways of spying on people that might be in the walls, like peepholes and stuff like that?
Sure.
a picture with moving eyes.
Work around the restriction.
Yeah. There is a portrait of a person on the wall, and his eyes seem to follow you.
Oh boy.
You don't notice anything weird.
Interesting. How much time has passed, roughly, since we were told to wait in here?
Let's say an hour.
What do we call him again? Like Your Highness, Your Majesty? Is there like a title that he goes by? Respectful?
Oh, for Wakena?
Yeah.
Something like Radiant Sun, or
Hey, Wynnie, you want to play some Knucklebones? Seems like Knucklebones. It's a dice game.
Was that because I was cracking my knuckles and you could hear it?
No. I mean, we was sitting here for a while and nothing's going on. You know, just trying to pass the time.
Okay. Sure. Do I actually need to roll something?
No. I mean, unless you want to.
Okay.
Oh, if you guys want to play a game, I got some cards. I got a
I
deck
don't
of cards I can
trust
play.
your cards.
What do you mean? They're fine.
I don't trust your
Just
cards.
playing cards.
Can I inspect his quote-unquote playing cards?
Sure.
I hand her my deck of marked playing cards. It's a DC 20 perception check.
Okay. So, for the memes, I'm going to reveal what M rolled.
Oh, gosh.
Oh!
What is it? Oh!
Plus 21, though.
Yep.
Yep,
Sorry.
them's
Hold on,
marked.
just-
Play down for some poker?
Wait, so they are?
Yeah, they're marked playing
playing-
cards.
What is that? Like marked?
Meaning I've got like little nicks and scratches on them, so like I can tell what card is what.
Okay.
It's cheating.
No, I'm good, but I'll trade with Gneakz if Gneakz wants to play, and I'll watch.
Gneakz, you want to play?
No. I lost a lot of money last time I played cards with you. I'm good. I'm good. I don't. Yeah.
I'm gonna. Can I hit Tyrbrit like a little smack? Like.
Hey, what's that for? I literally showed them to you. Come on.
How much money have you gotten from Gneakz?
None that I remember. Might have been really drunk though.
Oh my gosh. You're terrible. You know, within the first 2 weeks of knowing you, though, I knew that you were kind of shady.
I'm not shady. What are you talking about?
Okay. Mr. Heads or Tails, toss a coin. And totally
Yeah, but that worked in our favor, didn't it?
lady we ever helped.
That worked in our favor.
But it did, but ever since then, you know, I'm like, gotta keep an eye on this one. Plus, you know, you don't make the best decisions in the first place.
Sometimes
Mr. Hey, let me see if I'll go blind again if I push this button again.
Sometimes you need to have a little faith in luck, and sometimes you need to guide luck in your direction.
But Tyrbrit, isn't everything just 50-50 anyways?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Either it is or it isn't. But you can nudge that 50-50. Be a little more in your favor.
Wait, that coin that got destroyed though, didn't it?
I still have it.
You do?
Pull the predictable silver piece out of my pocket. Flip.
For some reason, I had thought that something. Unnamed monarch. Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that's what it did.
Is Alter dead or is Zireael just brooding?
Brooding.
Zireael
Oh,
is
okay.
brooding.
I'll ask Zireael, what do we call it? Zireael, does he have like a title that we go by that's respectful?
If we even get to see him.
Yeah, it's not looking great at this rate.
Is it like Your Majesty?
His title is the God King. Your Majesty would probably be fine.
Divine Radiance.
Your Shininess?
Yeah, does go by like brilliance or something? Your Majesty, it is.
Your UV lightness? Almost sounded like your uvula.
Oh dear.
Look at that, I said your UV.
Well, he's not. Is he bald? We can't call him your shininess then. He's bald. Definitely an insult.
I don't know what's under the hat.
Probably like
Does anybody?
another head or something.
He's a
Voldemort.
mummy. He is a mummy, so
So probably bald. Yeah.
Probably bald, yeah.
Bald, lol.
I don't
Bald's
know. Have you
low.
seen those
Benjamin
like shrunken
Button
heads?
situation.
Shrunken head things tend to have pretty weird, creepy hair. They're kind of mummies, aren't they?
Talking about like a voodoo doll head?
Yeah.
they have hair.
And
Yeah.
sometimes.
And sometimes teeth.
Yeah, so mummies can
Thieves.
have hair. I bet you he's not bald. I bet you he's got a big, thick bush of very frizzy hair.
While having this discussion, I would like to cast Detect Magic again, excluding the Private Sanctum effect.
Tyrbrit, you wanna bet on it?
Any
We gotta figure out a way to find out though.
magic in
Sure.
this area?
Put 100 gold down.
I assume you're also
100 gold.
excluding all the magic of your friends?
All the magic of my friends and all the magic of our fellow teachers.
No,
All the
you don't
already
sense
known
anything.
magic.
Okay.
I don't have
Oh.
100 gold.
Oh.
He doesn't. He doesn't have eyebrows, so my money is on bald.
He's like,
I'll bet 1 gold that we won't be able to see under his hat.
Wow. What a fucking bet.
Real high roller over here.
I mean, you wouldn't take my bet for 100, so I gotta come down to your level. Poor boy.
Why would you take... You sounded like you were gonna take the bet of seeing under his hat, and now you're taking the bet of not seeing under his hat, so nobody's gonna do that.
Now I'm playing it smart. Before I was just being dumb.
Well, nobody's going to
Should've.
bet against that because it's stupid.
Listen,
Are the
we better not
guards,
have to
like,
go down.
freak the fuck out by the
I bet the sun's
blasphemy?
gonna rise tomorrow.
Double
We
or
better
nothing
not
to the
have to
curtains
find
match the
Sorcerer's
drapes.
Stone to get him.
I was more betting on the fact that we wouldn't be able to see his hair to resolve the bet.
It's gonna get revealed like the quarrel scene.
I'll say he's got a little more under there.
Brask is getting bored, so he starts tincturing with his suitcase.
Does he have his armor on?
No.
Oh, it's
Brask
business, obviously. Obviously, a business deal happening here. Business
Brask has
transaction.
2 outfits, armored or suited.
Yeah.
Tyrbrit is also out flitting about, chirping on my fingers. You hear it in the background.
Gneakz is gonna look over at the guard close, be like, "Do we have an ETA on this? Or maybe we could I don't know, we could definitely use some board games or something in here."
They don't give you a response.
Well, very good then. Thanks. Just okay.
This is definitely a power play in negotiation tactics, where they make you wait for a long time to make it seem like they're in control.
I mean, they are in control. This is their home. But
I mean, yeah, I
feel like
don't really care. I
sometimes
just,
we
you know.
have to get. I feel like sometimes we have to give Tyrbrit. Oh gosh, did my headphones just disconnect?
Oh,
Hello?
well, we can still
Hello?
hear you.
Oh frick!
That sounds like a yes.
Nice.
Hey, does anyone have invisibility? Kind of like whispering, so the guards can't really hear.
Yeah, sure. What do you need that for?
In case if we need to get word out of this room, without like scrying or divination or anything like that, you can cast invisibility on Tyrbrit, and we can send it out to.
It's gonna be kind of hard to get away with, though.
I mean,
They're kind of looks at guards staring at us.
Guards are
Yeah.
watching you.
You know, just like just kind of thinking of things that
Oh, God.
might be needed.
Yeah, Zireael, what happens if I gotta use the restroom?
You hold it.
you could just ask the guards.
Is that not what the fountains are for?
They set out, by the way, the appropriate number of cushions. But since Tyrbrit is taking up 2 cushions, Zireael doesn't have one.
Yep.
Sorry, Zireael, here.
Well, you were sharing the one up here.
Yeah, we can share. That's fine.
They
I'll sit
always
next to
share. They're one.
Okay. Probably been about 2 hours now.
He's gonna.
Gneakz will go and ask the guard about the restroom. Good. Point me to the little goblin's room. So, I had a lot to drink this morning. It's been just kind of sitting here.
You are not to leave this room.
What about that? What about the plan over there in the corner?
He gives you no response.
Oh, okay then.
Sounds like a yes to me.
As you begin walking over there, you hear Bafika whisper at you, "Gneakz, what are you doing?"
Who said that?
Fika, the teacher.
The guy who could heard you asking to take up piss.
Huh? I'm just Yeah, oh yeah, well, nature calls, you know? Yes.
Lord, man, hold it. Desecrating the Volcana's temple is not the way to progress our cause.
I mean, I wasn't actually. I'm just trying to, you know, the guards are so stone-faced, you know? Just trying to lighten things up a little bit. But...
Perhaps you can reflect on why they might be so stone-faced.
Well, I mean, they probably don't like their jobs very much because they gotta sit here and wait too. I'm sure they're criminally underpaid as well.
I'm gonna inspect the guard a little bit on this closest.
Okay.
I mean, I got him to talk at least.
Are they made of stone?
He appears to be a human.
Tyrbrit took it very literally.
They can afford armor, but they can't afford shoes, apparently.
No state issued sandals.
Fucking horrible for fighting in mud.
Like
No traction.
I imagine the armor's provided to them.
Still can't hear.
Yeah, that is a problem.
A slight problem.
It's okay, she's not missing anything anyways.
It's true.
Wynnie's just zoning the fuck out.
She's meditating, just in a trance now.
Well, I need to use the actual bathroom.
Nope, you have to hold it.
Is there a plant in your room?
Okay, but so I just heard a story about how it was impolite to get up to use the bathroom and a dinner.
Yeah, and the king killed himself.
Yeah.
Yes, correct. You're not going to have your bladder explode and die. You're fine. You have to hold it.
You might get a prostate cancer though.
Yeah, about that.
Your dick's gonna fall off, Walter.
Is that true? It has to be. That's a
It already did.
liar.
No, it didn't. It didn't even become a dick.
Anybody? Jim Carrey? I'm kicking
No.
my ass. Do you
Nope.
mind?
I don't like Jim Carrey.
I haven't seen that movie for a decade.
Yeah, it's a good movie though.
Is that the one where he is cursed
He
to tell the
cannot lie.
truth?
Yes, he cannot lie. And he
I'm
says
back, baby.
Stop breaking the law, asshole.
he says he's in the courtroom and he asks if he'd have a recess to go to the bathroom and he's like, I've heard if you hold it too long you can get prostate cancer, and the judge is like, is that true? And he goes, it has to be. And then the judge also goes to the bathroom.
Because he can't lie. Oh, that's funny. He can just validate or invalidate all hypotheses.
Yep.
I assume it's about what he believes.
Probably.
Also, welcome back, Wynnie.
He can't knowingly tell a lie.
Okay. So, it's been about 3 hours now, and
I'm just gonna mute myself and go.
no, you have to wait.
It's proper roleplay.
Wow. No,
I have
I was
wireless
serious, Alter.
headphones. I have wireless headphones.
no, you have to stay.
Ah, shit.
All right. So
Gneakz
after
will have his head down on the table at this point. Like
we've reached
sleeping.
the 30-minute IRL mark, so 3 hours in game. The door opens, and Nikaruku returns. She walks around to the front of the table, sits down. Not a short sigh, crosses her fingers, says, I appreciate your patience. It is wonderful to see the composure of the Magambia in full force in this room. It is truly humbling.
Looks like Gneakz.
Before we
Yep,
get
that's
to
me. Super
any
composed.
matter of significance, I must apologize. Wakena is tired from his morning walk through the city and will be unable to meet with you today. Instead, I shall speak on his behalf.
What time is it?
Right now, it's probably like 10.
In the morning?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's bullshitting.
Be aware, this is likely to be a... Oh no, it's noon right now. It's noonish,
Oh, she's
sorry.
mega bullshitting. Cool.
Be aware, this is likely to be a common occurrence. Wakena loves the people of his city, and he will always put them and the miracles he performs for them first. As such, I believe I will be meeting you as his representative for the majority of your stay in Mazzali. Please understand that Wakena is very busy, but every word you speak to me will reach his ears as if he was here. I urge you to put the thought of speaking with Wakena out of your heads for the moment and direct your attention to me. I am Wakena's voice. He speaks through me. I understand that you might be here to ease Wakena's punishment for those who are not Mwangi, and perhaps even open the gates of Mazzali to outsiders. I see that as a noble and courageous goal, and one that you might very well obtain if all goes well here. But know this, if you don't work with me, your goals will melt away like so much ash in the Passawango River. I have seen the ash that Wakena creates when he is displeased, and I recommend we work together to avoid creating more.
Can I sense motive this woman?
Absolutely.
Did,
Give me
did
a
she roll,
perception
did she
check.
roll
It's
intimidation?
blind.
So I like to do that.
See, Brask, you think she's lying pretty intensely here.
Uh-huh.
The rest of you can't get a sense one way or the other.
Line through her teeth. Got it.
Now,
Just say that's very benevolent of his Majesty to perform
I don't think
miracles
she's
for his-
lying about the murder us part though. I think she's
Yeah,
being
no.
truthful about that one.
Yeah.
let us
Do
all
you
take
want
a
to-
short break to wash and do what we must.
Just wanted to say something to her real quick. I'm
Oh,
gonna say it's really benevolent of His Majesty to perform miracles for his citizens like that. Do you mind if I ask what kind of like miracles he's performing? What he's doing for them? Very interested.
Oh, God.
to enumerate on the miracles that Wakena performs for his people could take all morning.
Oh, understood. He's extremely powerful.
But for now, as I said, let us take a break. We'll reconvene shortly. She looks at you, Gneakz. She briefly makes eye contact with you, Gneakz, before she moves on. The bathroom is down the hall to the left.
Oh, great, thank you.
Okay.
So,
Somebody
despite you
go
guys
with
having 3 hours to eat and drink, she gets up and goes and has a little bit of a snicky snack.
Well, I mean, she wasn't here to eat and drink, you know.
Yeah.
Busy
Oh,
woman.
for fuck's sake, I'm going with Gneakz.
You should try the cheese. I really enjoyed that.
Any cheese left?
There's just a just like a sphere in Tyrbrit's belly.
Like fucking Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, after the break is over, Nikaruka sits back down.
Did I see anything interesting out in the hallway?
No.
No.
No, you did not.
Okay.
I wasn't saying that you would get in trouble. I just didn't want you to get ambushed out there or something.
No, I know. And she didn't talk with any of the guards or anything when she came in, did she?
No.
Noted.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't want her to be like,
Also noted-
something unfortunate has happened to your companion, and we should stop for today.
Yeah, no.
A
Nix,
terrible accident.
You were squirming when she walked in. After you were holding your piss for over an hour. As she sits down, she clears her throat and continues in a friendlier tone. To have all cards out on the table, of course. Do note that I use magic to foil eavesdropping, detect lies, and of course spot any intruders. This is merely a deterrent for any unfair or unscrupulous negotiations and is standard policy. I simply wish to have an even playing field for all parties involved.
Oh, for sure. I've seen the working on the wall. Very impressive.
She nods. The important fact here is that as all in Mizali, we two work for the favor of Wakena. Wakena is a fickle person in many ways. He is often full of joy and other times prone to anger. He, like us, is bound by his nature. It is true wisdom for someone who knows that and acts accordingly. And as such, that is why Wakena uses the counsel of Mwanyesa and others to direct him towards making informed and reasonable decisions. Your success here is less a direct negotiation with Wakena, but you must convince his inner circle and the council itself to work with you all.
Right.
What was the council's name?
Do we know if she is part of that council, or...
Mwanyesa. It's in chat. If you are able to influence a majority of the council or his inner circle rather, to see the wisdom in your request, then you can be hopeful that Wakena will see that wisdom as well. This is an excellent opportunity for you to get to know Mizali and her wonderful citizens. There are many who have the ear of our king. It would be wise to speak with many of them as you can.
Understood.
Hey.
I'm quite looking forward to meeting everyone.
Yes.
May I ask, are you a member of this council?
No, I'm not. I'm the speaker of Wakena, but I'm not a member of that council, no. And many of the people you should speak to are not. It will be myself who I will keep an eye on all of you, your dealings, and if you are able to convince the other wise people of Mazzali of your goals. If you are successful, I will pass word of it to Wakena. As I said, I suggest you take time to get to know Mazzali. Travel around the city, meet its people, and learn who might be wise for you to speak with more directly.
Do you have any recommendations of good places to start? You know, hotspots.
She smiles and she says, "That's for you to discover. I'm curious to see how you act. But I believe it would be best for you all to return to your inn and get some rest. I'm sure you must still be tired after your long weeks of travel. Tomorrow is a new day, and you have much work ahead of you." She stands up and bows slightly.
I say all of the platitudes of Volcana and Mizuno to say goodbye to her.
Her eyes linger on you slightly. She turns and leaves. As she leaves, the guards step forward. Come. Who escort you back out onto the streets?
More stairs.
This time you get to go down them.
These stairs go down.
Can we just take the water slide?
No.
No.
Fuck.
This isn't whatever the fuck that Disney movie's called.
Where's new?
Let's see
New
here.
Groove?
Hold on.
That one.
Who gets to be party mascot? Oh, obviously. There we go.
Java.
That's where you guys are right now.
The
It's a
German name is like Mein
baby.
Königreich für ein Lama, my kingdom for a llama.
The Emperor's New Groove is called My Kingdom for a Llama in Germany. Very good.
Yep, that is it.
Change Java's profile pic?
Nope, it's always been that one.
Recently.
Is it always that?
Not ever, I don't think. Always the little dancing guy with the pot on the back.
And the
He
beans
just
on his
he's just
head.
dancing.
He's just vibing.
The bean baby.
He is vibing.
All right. Now you all can go to the bathroom. We're going to take our break now. 15 minutes.
This is all acceptable folly, baby. Think
The beds
about
in
it.
the room always messy, or has someone been sleeping in our beds?
Us, we were
We're
sleeping in our
always-
beds.
The map looks like this. I don't know what to tell you.
I couldn't remember if the beds were made before or not.
My servant made
Titus has two maps, one for made beds and one for unmade beds.
I sure fucking don't.
He also has
Or
eight.
it's like-
He has 8 different versions of this table where the chairs are in different configurations.
I set up five chairs exclusively to fuck with you all.
Yeah. I was gonna say he has the bed maps just to fuck with you personally, Kdubs.
You're the only one seeing the unmessy beds. They're all made for us. You're on a different map.
Yeah.
Goldilocks Inception. Oh, Goldilocks gaslighting.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Are the guards
Yes,
gonna
like-
leave?
Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, gentlemen. I have to get undressed now.
Yes. Yes.
Flip into my PJs.
I have to piss in the plant over here.
we're brought
Should
back.
we
and just kind of
refigure which bed we sleep in?
Did
done.
the servants fix the broken window
Yeah, sure.
I don't think they're actually smart enough for that.
Ah, fuck.
Someone fixed the window. They're fine now.
Someone did fix the
Okay.
window. Okay, cool.
I don't remember which bed I was in.
I
think you were up here because I remember you getting stabbed a lot up there. Like, repeatedly
Cool.
stabbed in that general area.
Don't
Can
have
I-
trauma.
So you might want to swap.
Can
You
I-
want to, like, swap with Brask.
Can I still get a good night's rest if I take the bedding and I sleep on the floor in the middle of the room?
Are
I just
you
like,
sleeping in your armor?
over here.
I don't have armor. I have
Then you're
clothes.
probably fine.
Okay.
Hey,
I don't-
Brask. Wanna
Yeah.
break bed?
Sure. So
I-
We should all
Or sleep
push-
together in the
Yeah.
same bed. It's up to
Oh,
you.
Jesus.
I'm kidding.
Y'all want to
should-
cuddle?
We should
Cuddle
all push our
Java.
beds together in the center of the room to make one giant, big, cozy bed.
Hey, I wouldn't
That's-
mind.
That's not actually a bad idea. But
And then we start doing the whole night Brask. Good night, Zireael. Good night,
Night,
Zeke.
Good night, Grandpa.
Yeah.
Should we- should we maybe, like, sleep in shifts?
Hey.
Yeah,
Probably.
probably smart.
I agree with that.
Also, hey, I prepared alarm today.
Yeah, I
Where's
also have alarm.
Where's my
Cool.
clothes?
But it doesn't quite fit, so we'll have to put one on, like, each side.
Yeah.
Oh. Can I sleep in Resilient Explorer's clothing?
Yeah.
Okay. That's the only armor I have.
Gross, clothing is just clothes, and resilient is just a rune.
You're just stinky. I guess that's what prestidigitation is for.
Yeah.
Neat wizards learn prestidigitation just to so they don't have to shower ever.
Alright,
That's
I got these two windows alarmed.
Brask hasn't taken a shower since learning that cantrip.
Smash players most wished for
What is
magic
You just get like
prestidigitation.
at a Smash convention, you just get prestidigitation cast on you when you enter.
Yeah. Hold
You
on.
go through like a metal detector, you just walk through it and cast it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hit check. Prestidigitation.
What is
Go
this
on.
circle on me?
That's alarm
Alarm.
on those two
Okay.
windows.
Right.
Brask will have to take two windows,
I
and there's
thought
two
I
windows
had
left.
it too, but I guess not.
So no, it's an arcane spell,
I have.
like arcane level
Oh.
2 or something.
I'm also
If it's
sleeping
on
in
your
my
list, you have it. Alarm it's in every list.
It's first rank.
I was just saying I hadn't prepared it for today. I have it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
just didn't prepare
specifically-
it.
I reduced the amount of sure strike slots I have available today.
A huge sacrifice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
so-
Why you fucking live? Is early warning of an intruder worth having one less sure strike?
I don't think it is, but you know, I already made the sacrifice.
I guess.
I'm also gonna have Tyrbrit stay up overnight and kind of keep watch as well.
If we don't have another alarm,
Anything
Ozm
happens.
can hang out over here by these windows.
And are we organizing a watch shift, or are we just trusting the alarms and Ozen?
And Tyrbrit.
I mean, the alarm should be. We just need we need that like turn of get out of bed. What we need, right? So,
Yeah.
I think we still should maybe sleep in shifts.
well, at least just have one on watch.
Yeah. I'm awake.
Yeah.
Um,
You can keep Ozm company.
You can wake me up anytime too. Just switch. I'll do some.
We'll start. We'll take watch for an hour or two.
But you can just leave Tyrbrit up too. He doesn't have to sleep.
Nope,
You know,
we
I
sleep
just-
together.
I just remembered.
Hey.
No.
I only need 2 hours of
Bye,
sleep,
Peter.
guys.
Oh, perfect.
Why is that?
The ring of sustenance.
Oh, true.
Okay,
We'll wake
so
you up in 2 hours
yeah,
then.
Tyrbrit takes first watch, and then
Alright.
Brask finishes the night
I'm
off.
gonna- Yeah, I go to sleep for 2 hours and then I have the rest of the the rest of the night.
You can do some
as well.
you can do some tinkering.
Yeah, I don't think I should.
I don't know
Because
what
I
else are you gonna
can't
do for 6 hours.
watch if I'm tinkering. But yeah.
Are you making a basketball court?
No,
Oh, a
that's
bed
a
on the
bed.
floor. It's a bed on the floor.
Yo, Zero, you wanna play hoops? You wanna play horse?
It won't let
So
me
confused.
fill it in. I don't know how to use
Nah.
these stupid drawing tools.
I'll let you go first. Gneakz has got mad hops.
I have no idea why this thing isn't letting me use
He's like fucking Tweety Bird in Space Jam.
It doesn't let me fucking fill it in. I don't know.
If you draw shapes, you can do fills, but let's not worry about that right now. All right, you don't get attacked tonight.
Yeah.
So, let's spend a moment to talk about influence.
Influencers? We're becoming influencers?
Yes, you're all in for the next probably session or two. You all get to be influencers.
Yo, peep my Insta. I got the hottest
Yes.
brands.
Yeah.
At
God.
Gneakz plus 1000.
So, this is a subsystem where you all need to, where the PCs are there to gain favor or sway over one or more NPCs. It will be arranged in rounds, as it were, with everyone participating in every round. And you can do one of two actions during the round. You may either influence or discover. Discover is a secret check, while influence is public.
Influence this.
You said influence is what?
Influence is public. While discover is a secret check, influence is a public check. Discover is where you make a perception or another appropriate skill check, and depending on your result, you can learn some details about the NPC that you were talking to. You learn one thing on a success, and you learn the wrong thing on a critical failure. And it's one of those weird things where, according to the base rules, if you critically succeed, you get two things, which immediately just makes you know that you critically succeeded. So, I'm going to mix in. If you get a critical failure, sometimes I'll give you two wrong things. Smile. Just to keep that fair. But, so, NPCs all have a number of skills that they're susceptible to for influence, with appropriate DCs. Now, every character is going to have multiple different skills they can be influenced with. However, the DCs are, while similar-ish, can vary widely. Well, to an extent. Like, the difference between someone's highest DC and someone's lowest DC can be as much as 10.
Similar but different. Got it.
Yeah, let me rephrase. There's a range that the DCs. The skill that they are most susceptible to versus the skill they are the least susceptible to can range like 10 or maybe more, not entirely sure.
And we find out what skills they require by doing discovery.
Yes. What you can also learn is some of their personal biases, any of their resistances, or any other weaknesses. Here, I'm going to post the actions in the Discord. There you go. Or I guess if it's easier, you can just have the direct links. Here are your 2 things that you can do. So I'm going to pull up an NPC from a different adventure path from Fist of the Ruby Phoenix, which I will not be running, because while it's cool to have an anime tournament arc, it's not actually very good.
We never get to fight Jeb.
Well, no, Jeb didn't show up in that one. He showed up in Agents of Edgewatch, which we also won't be running, because running a cop game isn't a good idea.
No, it's not. Running a
Our
corrupt
fantasy
cop
RP.
game.
Oh, God. In my other group, there was this, in like chapter 2 of that book, you guys have to break up a labor dispute. Because a bunch of kobolds are getting fucked by the people who hired them. So they have, like, basically taken some people hostage and are demanding, you know, fair wages and compensation.
So we have to go union bust.
Yes. And one of my players, because one of the kobolds killed someone, the rest of the kobolds disavowed him because one of them killed someone. He hated all of them, and it was just really shitty, and made everything really awkward. And I moved on very, very quickly. Maybe cut that part out of the recording. He's not gonna watch, but okay.
You don't know
But yeah, you photoshopped Jeb's face onto the Phoenix lady.
How Jeb? Yes, I think I still have that sticker.
And they didn't fight her?
No. She was there. There we go. How Jeb?
Well, I thought they
beautiful.
fought her or something.
No, they fought Senator Jeb Strong at the end of the Edgewatch campaign.
And he looks a
Oh,
little
yeah.
like Stephen Colbert in that picture.
That's something else I wanted to tell you. In one of the recent speeches, Trump has been saying that he won against Jeb in like 2000.
Cool.
So he thinks that he was the presidential candidate against Bush, and he got the wrong Bush.
Hao Jin is a very complex character who's a huge dumbass. Anyway, so, to give you an example,
Can we use How Jeb?
no.
Fuck.
I could give an example from Age of Ashes because that's the exact same thing.
Yeah, Age of Ashes is an okay module. So this is one of the characters you influence in Ruby Phoenix.
I saw Goku for a second, and I was like, what?
Goku lore.
Goka, which is basically China.
China.
In episode 375 through 377, what Super Saiyan level does Goku go to?
One or two, probably.
Yeah, that's early in the series.
Is 3 the one where he looks like a fucking Cro-Magnon?
3 is when his hair is very long.
But he
4
gets like the Unga Bunga eyebrow, right?
yeah. No, he has no eyebrows at all, actually.
But he gets
It's
like
the caveman brow ridge.
Yeah, he gets the fucking
Unibrow.
caveman.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, look at this.
Yeah.
Look, he looks like a fucking caveman.
Yeah, I always thought he looked like a caveman, but I was also assuming that maybe they were trying to make him look like a monkey more because he has the tail. I don't know.
He doesn't have that in Super Saiyan 3, actually. He has it in Super Saiyan 4.
There's a Super Saiyan 4.
Bunch of nerds.
Oh yeah, that one is not canon anymore. Kind of-ish. It's
Oh,
weird.
is that GT?
Yeah, that's from GT.
Hilarious. I thought he was a kid in GT.
Yeah, he is, but when he transforms into Super Saiyan 4, that somehow gets, like, undone because Super Saiyan 4 is just that off the charts, I guess.
Okay.
Whatever.
Fatomir being
Now he's blue.
Fatomir is being an honorary boomer, but you know, our generation is like we all have a hard on for Dragon Ball Z. It's just the way it is.
Yeah.
Real quick.
Dragon Ball Z, incredibly popular in Latin America. Like even more so than America, but like in America it is popular with every millennial basically, but like black people especially.
Hmm.
I don't know why. Black people love Dragon Ball. That is something I've observed in my time on this planet.
It's just anime in general. It's kind of like I don't remember exactly what it was, but that F signifier guy that you linked me did.
Yeah, F signifier, yeah.
Yeah, he did a really good video on why black people identify with anime so much.
Oh, I'm gonna find that and watch that. Yeah, I will defer to you on this, Kdubs.
I don't remember why, but I was like, yeah, that makes sense.
But anyway, back off of Goku. But so
Your
as you can
Goku
see,
lore episode for the day.
so if you were to try to influence Lady Kumei-shai, I don't remember. I remember looking up how to pronounce her fucking name, but it's gone now. Lady May, here. So for discovery, I would tell you this. I would say perception, Goku lore, nature, or society. And you would make one of those checks, and let's say you succeed. And it's like, okay, you get one thing. And you can ask for one of her influence skills. And I would give you fuck. It was weird. Okay. So I just got a pop up that said my antivirus had been disabled. It's back now, I guess.
Being hacked as we speak.
Okay. It's the migrants that are hacking my PayPal.
Ah, Jesus Christ. I don't want to live anymore. Every day she tells me the migrants are doing this and the migrants are doing that. Every single day she has a new fact about migrants.
That's why you can't give Latinas computers, they're too powerful. Sky, I have to take your PC away. I have to take your PC away, you're too powerful. Fox News.
Why?
You're gonna hack everybody's PayPals.
Tell her that Fox News is reporting migrants are hacking people's PayPals and stealing their bank accounts.
She said she's gonna take all your money.
Oh, cool. Very good. I'm glad I know the person who's doing it. Now I can tell my grandmother I know exactly who did it, and I trust them completely. Yep.
Yeah.
She's gonna spend all the money on cat filters.
Yes.
Spend 40 of it on Helldivers so you can play with us, and then it's fine. Anyway, so you can say, I would like one of her influence skills. So by their base rules, you learn the lowest DC that can influence them, but I don't really like that because what in practice what it's meant is people go, okay, what's the lowest skill, and I give it to, and then they get like one other skill, and then they just stop and just go for it. So I'm gonna try with I guess it prevents things from dragging on too long. I'll keep it for now. Or you can say, hey, what's her resistance? What's her weakness? Or if she had a bias, you'd also get that. Because you could, let's say you get a success and you go, well, what's her weakness? And I would say, well, she seems to enjoy the use of minions and mounts in combat or displays of speed. And that would be something you could do. It's some information you could have. It's not going to be exact. Well, if you were in Fist of the Ruby Phoenix, yes.
For biases, we basically just find out who they're racist against.
Let me see. What's one of these people's biases? Kind of actually. So,
Hates goblins.
We'll get there when we get there.
Hides Gneakz.
Does this make sense so far?
I can't wait until we find the
Nope.
one that says secretly loves blood demons.
Yes. So what I would recommend is someone among you be designated as the note keeper and keep track of the people you've influenced, what you've learned about them, their resistance, their weakness, their biases, their skills you can use against them and such. Because it is going to be an elongated process.
Are we doing one at a time, or do we like
Yes.
come back to the ones that we've already done later on?
So every round of this is going to be 1 week. You're going to need to spend time to contact a Mazzali figure, which is a downtime activity that we'll get to, that will let you contact people and find out who you need to influence. And then then once a week you're gonna meet someone and talk to them, and we'll play that out, obviously. And as you succeed, you gain influence points, and as you gain influence points, you gain bonuses and rewards or other things. Any questions?
I have a document prepared already. It's called Moon to Spy.
Okay. I would perhaps recommend maybe you post it in Discord and then just editing the message so people can reference it easily.
Or we just make a Google Doc.
That's what I'm doing.
Oh, well, share the Google Doc link then.
Hold on, I have to make sure sharing is appropriately on.
Yep.
Read only. Nobody can ship those on it.
Can you change the goddamn settings? Thank you. Anyone with the link can edit.
And write dicks all over it.
Oh, change it to view.
Yeah.
If I had
You
$1 million,
probably should have it on view, just so you only have one person editing things.
I'll be editing. Wow.
Does this work?
Yes.
It also
All right.
doxes my name, but okay.
We all already
I
know your
mean,
name.
you've literally talked about your name multiple times.
You out of everybody in here, I think you like love your name the most for some reason.
What do you mean love my name
You like
the
you
most?
like telling people about it the most.
Because it's corn!
All right. So, you may start Alter by writing down Nikaruka, influence 1. You guys have 1 influence point with Nikaruka.
Scrolls up to find her name.
The lying lady. Yep. Mm-hmm.
It's this one. I put it in chat.
Kiruka.
Like we're giving the dyslexic person the job of spelling all these weird names. Or these unfamiliar names. Okay.
Don't watch me type, you're gonna make me shy.
Looking?
Beepers.
No,
Keep
stop!
watching,
Who's watching you?
Everyone is! The anonymous elephant, the anonymous jackal, the anonymous lemur, and most importantly, the anonymous buffalo.
What are they? Jackal,
Elephant.
buffalo, lemur, and what's the other one? Elephant? I'm the elephant.
Yeah.
Sick.
Oh, gross. Oh no, there's a
Kiwi.
there's a kiwi!
Fucking kiwis. God damn it.
That was so cute.
So it
Have
doesn't
you ever
dox me?
got-
Good.
Have you ever gotten the unicorn? No, it won't dox you.
Now you're right. Now you're a panda.
You're a panda. It's not gonna dox you if you click the link. It only doxes you if it's directly shared with your email address.
Correct. Which
So
I
and-
also
and-
know your
and-
name.
Yeah, anytime you click on that link, it's just gonna make you an anonymous.
Your name is probably one of the most unique names I've ever encountered in my life. Kdubs.
And I bet you will not guess where it's from.
Anonymous chameleon.
Probably fucking not.
It's part of a Danish last name.
Wait, there's more people viewing it than there are.
somebody
Here.
open it twice?
Nope. Not me.
Z. I bet you Z.
I bet it's
Oh,
Z.
yeah. It could be Sky and Z are both
Well, I
conceded
can see
here.
Sky's computer screen. It's not Sky.
It's not.
Z's not online.
fun.
Oh. I
Maybe
don't
it's
know who all
Frisky.
can.
I mean, he
Anybody
could
can
just
see in
be
here,
invisible.
right?
Maybe it's Fradley. Anyway,
Anyway.
okay, so let's do it to it.
Mhm.
You said to put influence 1, right? Like we have one influence with
points.
her?
Yes.
Okay.
Alrighty, so
I told you it wasn't Sky. I can see your screen.
Well, if you close it and open it again, sometimes it still thinks you're there, and then, you know.
Somebody's a blobfish now. Be a blobfish.
Best kind of fish.
they only look that way because when you bring them up to the surface, they no longer have the pressure holding their insides in and they explode.
That's disgusting.
Super sad.
Yeah. That's fucked up. Okay. So, because I guess you are supposed to know who you can talk to.
Mhm.
Let me double check this real quick.
I mean, maybe that's should be our discovery. It's who is influenceable.
I can help?
Does anyone have Mazzali lore?
Yeah, me! That's what I have!
Fucking throw me a Mazzali lore check. That'll make this easy.
Is that private?
Yes.
Oh yeah, knowledge check.
Who are the notable figures in Mazzali?
Barbara Streisand.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Matt Damon.
So, the only person Zero can think of right now, perhaps the best person to start with, in their opinion, not biased, is perhaps Wakessa.
Wakassi.
Well, but does see.
Wakessa. To contact Wakessa, it requires Mazzali lore, diplomacy, society, religion, or perception.
What does Wakessa do? What is
He is the voice of Mazzali.
They have a voice and a speaker. Got it.
So is the Dark Brotherhood.
Who is the ears?
I hear my wife.
Yeah, you do hear your wife.
Here's the here is
talking about
the
hedgehogs.
contact activity. Also, half of Nikaruka's face.
Titus,
She looks like
is
she
the-
really is annoyed at this rule.
Is the Lost Omens Mwangi guide outdated?
No, why?
It says, the inner circle consists of Nikaruka, the voice, speaker and diplomat, Wakessa the sparrow, the voice for the common people, and another dude.
Yeah,
What's the other
Nikaruka's the
dude?
voice of Wakanda.
Worknesh.
Orknesh is a
Golden
lady,
Blade.
but she is. I mean, that is, I guess, a little outdated then.
Yeah, because it says that
Wakessa's
Nikaruka is the
official
voice.
title is ambassador to the needs of Mazzali and the bridge between the mind of Wakena and his people. That's the title.
It's a long ass title.
What's Nikaruka's title?
Uh,
If she were to be something, the voice of Mazzali. I'm not writing the other one.
she is the speaker of Wakena.
The speaker of Wakanda.
So yeah, this is the bit from the Jesus. From the game guide.
That's like a fucking 16th century English book title, dude.
Or
like a modern light novel title.
Yeah, I was gonna say that I didn't know what to call it. I was like, there's the Japanese books with the confusing titles.
Yeah, light novels.
My friend showed me a couple episodes of Dragon Ball Super, and like all the fucking titles were like 3 sentences.
Oh Jesus.
Does that all go on the nameplate on their desk?
It's a normal size nameplate and it just extends
Very
off the side of the desk.
Yeah. It's just floating there.
Okay. Literally, like, one of the first results when you Google for silly light novel titles is exiled in a class trial for poor dexterity. Because he was dexterous, he lived on his own. Because of his dexterity, he was able to use all the skills and magic of the higher ranks, making him invincible.
Same.
Very good.
Wait, Dex doesn't make you proficient at magic, so what the hell?
That is
Oh, I love that book.
Same. Okay, so we're gonna start with Bokessa. So, like I said,
So all of us can work towards contacting her?
yes, but I think only one person gets to make a check.
Says the time is reduced if any of you succeed.
What?
Reading what you posted for contact a Mazzali figure.
Oh,
The last sentence.
This activity normally takes 1 week, but if your allies are also working to contact the same figure, the time is reduced if any of you succeed.
that's what I. Whatever. Just anyone who wants to participate, give me one of those skills.
So what were the skills? Oh, are they on the
Goddamn it.
paper?
Diplomacy,
religion. That
Mazzali
is my
lore,
highest.
perception, religion, society.
Blind or not blind?
Society.
My Mazzali lore is only 14, so I'm going to use religion.
Is it a blind roll?
I assume it's blind.
It is public.
Oh! I rolled blind. Is that okay? Or do I roll again? Or do you want to reveal it? Okay.
Okay. Well, shit. You guys did really
Not
rolling
good.
20s, I guess.
Not good
So-
for me.
On a critical, I mean, what did you roll?
I don't
Religion,
know,
you
but-
succeeded.
A 36, but I have a plus 24, so I assumed it was low.
You rolled a 12.
Oh.
It's above average.
Mediocre.
This is a microcosm of the way you think. Alter succeeds and does above average, thinks that they're the worst.
Yep.
So, you can check. Okay, so thanks to Tyrbrit and Wynnie, you all will gain +1 circumstance bonuses to any checks here. So, let's go talk to Worknesh. Not Worknesh, Bokessa.
Orknish is the head of the military.
Correct?
Man, look at our
I'm-
sick entourage.
Impressed that I have that written down.
Right in front of this fucking beholder statue.
No,
Beholder fountain.
hold on,
Ooh,
hold on.
my ambient
This
volume
is
is so
property of
loud.
WotC. This is not here.
Legally distinct, many-eyed tentacle floater.
Yeah. Yeah, spherical Iron Man with tentacles.
Our beholder is not open jail or whatever it is.
No.
I like
No,
how
beholders are
the
WotC property.
water, the fountain's animated too. The water ripples coming out of it.
Yeah, the entire map's animated.
I noticed like the
Burr.
fountain in particular nice in detail.
Titus,
What?
just put the Moon 2 dev face over it.
I do not have that.
Fuck. Wow, sure is guards again.
Yeah, it's our entourage.
Yeah.
I thought that the marketplace was someplace you could go.
No, you
Unguarded.
guys are escorted
Not
at all
us.
times.
We're special, I got it.
Yes. Oh, actually, hold on 1 second here.
It literally is 2 guards per.
So how do you like the title I posted?
Yeah, I think I'm
Still
stuck on the loading
surprising wrong.
screen. I'm gonna Alt F4 real quick.
Alt F4 out of Chrome.
Yeah.
Pepe hands.
Well, look, we're stuck on the loading screen.
Yeah, but you couldn't close Chrome with the X?
Joke.
Oh.
The joke is that when a game
Hold
freezes, you have to Alt
Control and
F4.
type WTF for the fancy WTF.
Yes, do that.
I love how this is almost like oh, it is a loading screen. Wait,
Yeah.
am I an idiot?
Yeah.
I swear to God,
your
I'm
brain
not
your
high
brain
right
was
now.
also loading a little bit there.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it helps if
reading it.
I was looking at a PDF and I just looked at the screen and realized what you were talking about, Acceptable. I thought you were literally stuck on the loading screen.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And then I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, it's like one of those, like, game hacks down in the bottom, you know? Anyways. And then I saw loading and I was like, whoa, shit. Titus has gotten really good at this stuff. And,
My character sheet was over the
Yeah.
loading thing, so I didn't even see that.
what kind of mod is this, dude? No,
It's a plugin. It's a random amount of loading time between 1 second and 10,000 seconds.
Oh, one other thing I forgot to mention. You guys get to bring someone with you.
Yay?
So go back here just to
like a faculty.
No.
Like,
you get to bring one of your
professor.
teachers with you. Which one do you want to bring with you?
We know what they're good at. We haven't interacted with a lot of these like in character.
Yeah, you do. You know who these people are.
And they're doing the flying V.
I'm just trying to get it. You can see their names, right?
Yeah.
Is Naira? She's from
Naira is the RA. There's the R Uzanjati, the R history and art history kind of person.
Okay, cool.
Mafika is a self-defense specialist in the Tempered Sun Mages. Izem Mizutani is a rain scribe, specializes in archaeology and exploration. Korde is a rain scribe, specializes in insects and magic and ecology. Ahasanu is an Uzanjati, specializes in diplomatic history and relations. And of course, Teacher Ott is a Cascade Bear, who specializes in arcane theory and math.
Nerd.
We should take the diplomat person.
Well, do we have any idea what
He's
what Kessa is
the voice
interested
of
in at all?
Mazzali.
What'd you say?
Right, but like, do we know like, he's the voice of? He's the voice, but like, what is what are his interests in like it relating
I think
to
you
opening?
can actually do discovery before you go and talk to them, which is kind of weird because you're supposed to do it at the same time, all in a round. It's weird.
Why are we back at the place?
Just
I had to leave. I'm sorry.
He did say BRB 3 minutes ago.
I just got back.
oh, okay.
Oh, that's right.
We get to pick a teacher to accompany us.
Oh, okay, cool.
We were just discussing what they were good
Teacher
at.
Glock, right?
So this is a weird question, but are any of you planning to do discovery?
Yeah. If I can.
Well,
So,
should we go in like an order for this? Or
Each of you, I mean, you guys can determine what order, quote unquote, you're going in this. Think of it as a round in combat. You each get one, so you guys can decide what order you go in. It's typically wise to discover before you influence. But you have like a couple people do discover and the rest do influence, so you could all do discover on this first round.
Is it too power gamey to ask people with high perception to do discovery?
No, you're like, hey, Friend, you're more perceptive than I am. What do you think about this person? That's not power gaming at all.
That's what I'm gonna do. Discovery.
Okay.
I
Anyone who wants to discover can roll now. It is blind.
I don't know what my does.
Is it only perception or what?
No. Wakessa is diplomacy, Mazzali lore, perception, society.
Right.
We can only
What did
do
I just
one
click?
roll per person, so it's like it's either discovery or influence.
Yes, per round.
Per
Okay.
round.
And how many rounds do we get with each person?
1 round per week.
Okay.
So this is part of our 1 round per week.
Yes. We are now in the 1 combat round of this week.
But this is also like, is this going on like simultaneously, or are we like influencing multiple people in this week?
No.
Do
You were spending the entire week dealing with this person.
what was that list again?
Welcome to bureaucracy, baby.
So I want to discover as well, ideally.
Okay, so M's already rolled, so we're going to start with M. M, you can choose.
M already rolled?
Yes, there was a blind roll because discovery is blind.
Right, yeah.
M, you get to pick 2 things to learn about Wakessa.
So either crit success or crit fail. Woo!
Okay.
Where's that picture at?
So if you scroll up a little bit,
You can choose between influence, resistance, weakness, and background. Is that right?
yes.
And
So you
bias?
influence, biases, resistance, or weakness. So here's the list. I'll just put it in Foundry.
Yeah, well, I was reading it in the archives underneath. So I get to pick 2 of these.
Yeah.
How do you just say it? Nethys?
Nethys, yeah, he's the god of magic.
Yep.
And fucking insane.
Should we go with a personal bias?
Fucking wizards.
Do you want to go with bias?
Yeah, I feel like that'd be a good one to know when trying to influence him a little bit.
You believe that as you learn information about Wakessa and what he does in the city, his job is to he is in many ways he's the speaker of the people, right? That's his job. He's the voice of Mazzali. And as such, he's fairly he's very integrated into the people's culture. And you believe that Teacher Nira would be able to find some points to talk to him with, and would likely be a good choice to bring with you.
Okay.
So that's the bias?
That is the bias. You've gotten the bias. You get one other thing.
So the next one is either resistances or weaknesses, right?
You can also learn a skill that can influence them.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Let's go with the skill. Is that good? Does everyone agree?
Yeah. I think skill will be good.
So the lowest, as rules, you get the lowest DC. So the lowest DC to influence Wakessa is Mazzali lore, specifically to talk about all that Wakena has done for the city.
Well,
I have that. I guess I'm not discovering.
No.
All right, Brask.
Yep.
You discover with society. You learn nothing.
Cool.
Good day, sir.
Good day.
Get the fuck out.
I got a plus 24 in diplomacy. Is it worth it to discover it again, do you guys think?
Well, yeah, since we only know one skill and only Zireael has that skill, we should probably discover again.
What teacher did you say was good?
Nira, the gender fluid one. The gender fluid not Uzanjati. Well, yes, Uzanjati, but gender fluid, fucking Ikujai.
This one.
Tyrbrit, you get nothing.
Good.
And now that I've rolled for him and done a critical
you are
success,
done for the week.
Yeah, okay.
So all right, so we have Zireael and Tyrbrit still on the table.
Gneakz.
Zireael and Gneakz, rather.
What are the
I'm
options again?
going
They're not.
to influence.
You influence. What are the
Are you both
discovery?
influencing?
No, I'm gonna try and discover. I don't have.
Okay, Gneakz, what are you discovering?
What were the discovery options again?
Diplomacy, Mazzali lore, perception, society.
Perception. It is.
I'm trying to type that, and I already forgot the list. I can't even do the 5-word cognitive test.
We get a
What's the
plus
benefit
one.
What's the benefit of discovering again if only Zireael can go, and we already know that they're.
Well, so we know
There
other
just
skills
will
that
be
other
a
people can use.
multiple round thing.
You don't only get one shot at this.
Oh, I thought it was one
It's-
round. Like that's it.
Yeah, I mean this week, and then you go to the next week.
Oh, okay, yeah. And then I thought it was one person per week, but we can do one person for multiple weeks. That makes sense.
Yes.
Titus, you said
Alter, if it helps you, you can give me edit access.
Oh.
And I could do it.
how do
I've
I give
sent-
somebody
I
specifically?
have sent a request to you. It's probably gone to your email.
Oh, I don't use Gmail.
What do you use?
Outlook.
Are you the one? Are you the one
Boomer.
of my friends who uses Hotmail still?
Yeah, the
Boomer
Hotmail
plug.
is the
XD.
Hotmail is because I started my career out with that email address and Hotmail turned into Outlook, so I
Yep.
use Outlook, but I still have the old email because I didn't want to change it because changing email and everything is a pain. I did the thing.
Okay. Beautiful. So we are looking at there you go.
Oh, get doxxed.
Okay. You've all seen my name before.
We donate to him on Patreon, Smile.
True.
Use your full name, isn't that just Titus?
No, it's his.
It might.
Oh, I thought it was his full name. I don't know.
I don't know. Okay. So what are you doing acceptable? You rolled perception.
Yes, perception.
All right. You get one thing.
I would like to know another skill.
Alrighty. Oh shit! Hold on, sneezing. Oh god.
Fatomir, can I say Gesundheit?
I do hand you the pass. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Gesundheit, Titus.
Oh, I'm sorry. What?
Oh, he wasn't there for the. Oh yeah, we were in that chat. Yeah.
Anyway, next lowest skill is nature. To talk about the wonderful flora and fauna in and around Mazzali.
Nature.
Huh.
All right,
Yeah,
so
but-
Alter, you can actually try to influence. You can try to discover as well.
Influence.
Mazzali lore is one of the discovery options.
Yeah, they were
Oh.
planning on.
I thought we would get our one influence in for the week and try, but if you
You
guys
could.
want me to discover, I could.
Go for the
whatever you
influence. Go
want.
for the influence.
Nature. Hold on, nature to talk about flora around Mazzali.
Sure.
Well, that's pretty neat. That's neat.
All right.
You can tell it's an
Well, it's
accident,
actually
that's the way
role
it
playing,
is.
then we can go here.
I don't know if there's any fancy way to do this, but I could. I don't know.
So you all have
yeah.
arranged a meetup with Wakessa to actually speak with him. So he meets you all. He picks a very public location, conspicuously.
Are we bringing teacher Nahira along?
Oh yeah, are you?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Whoop. Bing.
Nahira likes plants and flora, right?
Question mark.
All right. Artwork mostly. So, Wakessa meets you all.
There's birds.
There are birds.
Yeah.
Are you sure you're not high?
I swear to God, I'm just not used to seeing something shoot across the screen like that. Like that.
Welcome to Production Value City. Population me when I'm feeling like it.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, you're good.
When you have like
It's just
and
very
leaves.
much a high
like
person
the
thing to
little
go,
things,
whoa,
like-
birds.
Yeah. He buys the maps, so they're like most of the maps are like really cool. Like any map he doesn't make, he like buys from like these cool map makers, and some of them make animated maps.
Yeah. A lot of the cool anime maps I can't use because it's like Giga Evil Demon Church. Not exactly useful
Yeah.
for me.
Ah,
Anyway.
It's because
So,
Giga Evil Demon Churches are the most fun things to draw. Duh.
They
I
go
mean-
great with Doom music.
like, that's not wrong. Can I pull up, like...
Who wants to draw a basic little marketplace? And some
So,
birds?
the animated maps that I have available to me are... Loading. Come on. Is my, like, internet shitting the bed tonight? No, seems like it's fine. Like a elven portal, a dwarven throne room, which I could have used in 4E, forehead, an eldritch church, a pirate cove, a city rooftop chase, a steamy Japanese onsen,
Oh,
ooh, oh.
an impact, crashed airship, an elder brain, a monastery. Like these are what?
That's nasty. An elder brain?
Yeah, it's
That's a
gross.
mind flayer thing, right?
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Did you know that you can screw the Mind Flayer in Baldur's Gate?
I mean, you can
Yep.
screw everything in
Oh,
Baldur's
my
Gate,
God.
can't you?
You can fuck everything in that game, man.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, so Wakasa meets you all, and he has a broad smile as he approaches you all, and says, "Greetings. I knew that there was a delegation of Magambians in the city. You must be honored. It is a pleasure to meet you. My name is Wakasa." And he comes up and he shakes your hands.
It's a very lovely city, sir. Quite beautiful.
I'm
They are
like,
very
I am
awesome.
right up on him. Nope.
Wow, what the
No,
fuck's that
I'm-
for? We got a problem with him?
She's just shy.
Yeah, I don't like men.
Oh.
Hey, look at that guy. He's got golden face
Hmm.
loops.
He's got ringworm.
Yeah, right?
He's got
Golden ringworm.
problems.
I will greet him in Mizuno.
Yeah.
I will not.
He looks at you, Zero, and says, "You speak that well. Are you from here?"
Long ago, yes.
Well, welcome home.
I went to the Magambia so that I might further enhance my research, and it is very good to be home again.
Oh, I didn't know we had any students in the Megambia. Well, surely they must pick from the best.
That they do.
So, Zero, you can go ahead and give me your roll.
My Mazzali lore roll?
I mean, that or something else. It's up to you what you want to roll to try to influence this man's.
It's
We know
oh,
that. We
I
know that
meant
in nature.
my influence roll, I mean.
Yep.
So my Mazzali
I thought
lore
he
is
didn't like
14,
nature.
but my nature is 20.
The
So
lore
Lore
is
has
his,
the lower DC.
The lowest one is Mazzali lore.
and then nature.
Yeah.
I mean, nature is probably the better choice.
Unlit. That was a crit fail.
Wonka S.
Well, either one of ours could have been a crit fail, but you know, if you want to just go off, you mean you just have to go off the information we know regardless. Alright, so.
So do you think nature or Mazzali lore?
I would say
Mazzali lore.
I would say nature though.
Okay.
If I was
21
in your
versus
position, if I was
14?
in your position.
You said it's 21 versus 14?
20 versus 14.
20. I'd probably go nature too.
I think
Is
it's a big enough gap.
This is public?
Yep.
Nice.
Nice.
Well, I mean, when you roll a
What do you
19, it doesn't really matter.
I will talk about how nice it is to be back and to see all of the local plants again.
I love trees.
Ah, you must be one of those lake scribes or such I heard of in the Gambia. I'm sure of course they're beautiful, but I concern myself more with the people and the culture of Mazale, our great city,
Well, that was a critical
rather than
failure.
the surrounding areas.
Forehead.
Yes, that was in fact no influence on him.
Oh fuck.
This is like a game show.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, it's the Price is Right noise. We need that in the soundboard.
I
like the
have
wow, please.
on. I have.
There you go.
There we go.
Wah, wah, wah.
Thanks,
My-
Hypercat.
My grandmother watches that every day, and I hear that noise every goddamn day.
Drew Carey still doing that?
Yep. And they have the Price is Right at night now too.
Oh, Price is Right after hours.
How old
Yep.
is Drew Carey these days? 65. Yeah, he looks fucking old.
I mean, he's always looked old though. He looked old when he was doing Who's Line in the 90s.
What the fuck? I just googled Drew Carey. I got some fucking tabloid. Somber Drew Carey seen for the first time since a man who murdered his fiance was sent to life in jail. What?
Jesus
Oh
Christ.
my gosh.
Oh, I don't have that.
Anyway. So.
Well, I've removed the nature from the sheet.
Let's see. Okay, back here.
Wait, who rolled that? Did they get another piece of information too?
No, it was Gneakz, and the nature stuff was the only thing.
Okay.
Smile.
Hey, you rolled a 2, by the way, acceptable.
Dubious knowledge.
We should have gone with Mazali lore, goddammit. That
Oh,
makes
was
sense.
Yeah.
Was that a dubious knowledge thing?
No, it was
No.
the crit fail.
But that's also kind of similar to what dubious knowledge is.
I don't know if you were here when he said that when he does the rolls, it says that if you get a critical success, you get 2 pieces of information. So he said if you get a critical failure, you also get 2
I
pieces
didn't
of
get 2
information.
pieces of
to try
information.
He
I said you
sometimes.
may.
You might get
Sometimes.
I did
2
not.
pieces.
I got 2 pieces of information.
So yours might have been like either a crit or a crit fail.
Yeah.
We still
But
don't know.
neither of mine was that wrong information.
You don't
So
know that.
We haven't
does-
tested it yet.
Your information, M, has not been tested.
Unfounded.
Does the teacher get to do a roll or not? No. Why do we bring them along?
They provide a passive if you chose the right one.
Oh, okay.
You just didn't proc the passive. So, while you guys are at the Golden Mouse one day, here, let me put on some cheerful music.
I'm still setting up these alarms every single night.
Fine
By the
by
way.
me. No, this is too cheery. Sure, why not? There is a knock at your door.
Hello?
Yeah.
Was it?
Hello,
Thanks
my
for
name is Mabele Numbe, and I wish you all the delegation from the Gambia, yes?
Yeah, that's us.
I wish to speak with you.
Oh, come in, I guess. And I kind of like gesture to everybody.
Austin's Austin behind bed.
Just stay low, Ozin.
Do I know this person?
You can give me a recall knowledge on them.
With Mazali lore, or...
You can try.
Look at that strong chin.
Well, that was something private. Damn it. I hit Alt instead of Control. God damn it! I hit the wrong button.
You don't recognize this man.
Oh.
As I said, my name is Mabeli Numbe. For you. There you go. I am the head of the Enthusiast Traveling Merchants Guild.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Thank you. We are merchants, as I said, here from Vidrian, hoping to earn Walkena's seal, so we can properly do business here. I've noticed that you all are on a similar endeavor, and I apologize, but I must insist that you all pause your endeavors.
Why is that?
As I'm sure you've noticed, the Megambian... Sorry, you're the Megambians. The leaders of Mazzali have very limited time to speak with anyone. And truth be told, your actions have been making it more difficult for us. I do not ask that you stop, only that you pause. And wait until we have finished our negotiations before you begin yours.
Do understand that our negotiations will make things easier for groups like you and others in the future, if we are successful.
Perhaps, although I suspect the God King's influence or opinion of Vidrian will be cooler than most other places. Even so, I must insist. This is an endeavor that we've been at for many months, and your interference is causing unacceptable delays in an already arduous process.
Wait a minute. Aren't these the guys Volcana hates?
He is not a fan of Vidrian.
Because they're all about freedom and shit, right?
They are a nation, in fact, the only nation in the Mwangi, which is a place of city-states otherwise. They are a former colony of Chaliacs that won their freedom and are now making their way as a independent nation. And the border, they are very close to Mazzali, and their influence has begun corrupting Mazzali, if you believe
They
Wakena
seceded.
line. Yeah, I think, do I have that map? I do. So as you can see, you're in Mazzali here. And the borders of Vidrian are like that. Anathusis is the capital of Vidrian, if you're wondering.
Are they like pirates or something?
No, you're thinking Blood Cove up here.
Oh, okay. Can I ask him, if Volcana has such, well, more distaste for Vidrian than other places, why are you trying so hard to win trading rights here?
Because Mazzali is a place of lucrative trade and very close to us geographically. If we can work through the bias, then we'll be able to greatly enrich both of our civilizations. This is a opportunity for something quite important to my homeland.
This
And
is
I've heard the
ours.
Magambia is a place of goodwill. I'm hoping you may acquiesce to my request.
Well, I mean, for the time being, we don't have any meetings planned with anybody in the council. We're simply having, you know... I mean, I guess...
Not
I
just the
would say our
council,
plan.
though. There was a meeting that we had scheduled with Orkessa this past week that canceled because he was too busy. Speak to Orknesh and other influential people in Mazale. It is not simply the council. The council hasn't even agreed to see us yet.
Would you be okay if you gave us a minute to discuss this amongst ourselves?
He looks kind of perturbed or distressed, perhaps, but says, certainly, I'll just step outside.
Well, it's not only that. We have colleagues in another place in the inn that we would consult on this. We're not the whole decision makers. We should ask the other teachers what they think of this.
I agree, but let's chat first amongst ourselves, I think. He's gone.
I mean, to
Yeah,
me...
I say
I
no,
think-
fuck that.
Well, I mean, to me, it seems obvious that they have no interest in doing any business with them, and that they're just simply using us as an excuse, a convenient excuse that they probably would have otherwise pulled out.
I mean, you can't just call dibs on the whole city. That's not how that works at all.
And like I said, I really do feel that our cause is I don't want to say more just, but more...
It's on
It
a
has a-
grander scale.
Yeah, has a chance to benefit more than just one group of traders from a neighboring country.
Well, more than just that
Honestly,
one
I-
country as well.
I honestly feel like we're both doing things that are just never gonna go anywhere.
Then it doesn't matter either way.
No, it doesn't.
So
but
we should just keep
I'm
doing what we're
just-
doing.
I'm just saying that
Yeah.
he's being blown off, and he's going to be blown off whether we're the ones doing it or not.
Also, I feel like he might be associated with the Bright Lions. I don't have any basis of in that, but I just had that kind of feeling.
My cat just walked into my room, walked up to me, meowed loudly, and then just turned and walked away. I'm sorry.
He was just announcing his arrival.
Yeah.
The Bright Lions are the revolutionists that we are not to talk to at all, or forbidden to assist them.
I mean, that's true. That could, even if inadvertently, that's something that could be a pitfall for us. Just helping random strangers in the city. Because he doesn't have, like, credentials or anything.
I haven't heard from Wynnie or Brask yet.
Are our guards, like, hanging outside the inn all the time?
No, they give you like relative privacy here at the inn.
Okay, well, I was more like, is there somebody we could talk to, like, from Majula?
Oh, but it's like, are they going to report that someone we're not supposed to be talking to came and talked to us?
It was more like I would want to ask somebody if he is who he says he is, right? Like, if get like some
you can talk to your
credentials.
innkeeper.
Something, say something.
I want to see some credentials, I want to
You
see
could
his press
also give me society checks to recall knowledge on him.
That's a good idea. I will do that.
My society is 3. Smile.
Do we live in a society? Gneakz
Gneakz,
doesn't know.
No idea. I'm just a goblin.
Anyone else want to give me society?
Am I allowed to do that?
Yeah, this isn't influence. This is just a recall knowledge.
Well,
I
'cause they
know,
already
but I already
used-
did a recall. on
Okay,
the
thank you, M, for rolling higher than a 4. Looks at the other two.
Oh wait, was
I
I
didn't-
even allowed to do that though?
Yes, of course you
Yes,
were.
I was. Yes, I was. We're not.
M, while you've been going around the town, you have heard of these people. the Antithesis Traveling Merchant Guild that is trying to also garner influence with the inner circle so that they can begin greater trade in this area. So you believe that he is who he says he is.
Okay.
Are who we thought they were.
Even still, I say no.
Can we take the information we were just given and, like, tell it to the other teachers?
If you want to talk to the other teachers, sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we should definitely get their input.
Pew, 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 pew. Alright. You call powwow with everyone. I assume you explain it.
Yep.
Spulu furrows his brow and says, I certainly understand what he means. It's not easy to speak with these people. And I'm sure you all would be frustrated if someone came and began interfering, even unintentionally, with something you were trying to do.
Yes.
It's
Corday shrugs and says, look, we're trying to do an important thing here. They're trying to do some trade stuff. If we succeed, they'll have an easier time succeeding. They should wait for us, honestly.
I agree. It's needs of the many versus needs of the few, you know? This would be... What we're doing would be a bigger help to both nations instead of just theirs, right? There's plenty of people here that need the help as well.
It just seems really bold of a Vidrian to come into town and try to negotiate with Walkenna, knowing Walkenna's distaste towards the Vidrian people initially.
Izem offers, if Walkenna had no intention of even entertaining them, he wouldn't have let them into the city. He could have just said no, just like he could have said no to us.
But what if he tried to do what he did to us, to them, if it was him that did that? It's an easy way to get at your targets.
If you've been in the city for many months, my understanding, if Walkenna wanted them dead, he could have done it by
They
now.
would be by now, yes. No.
Unless they have protection.
Perhaps. It wouldn't be a fool to travel in the Wong without some sort of way of defending themselves. There's like demon monkeys out there.
Yep.
And there is still the possibility that they are associated with the Bright Lions, even if they're not from Mazzali. They could be outside aid to that group.
Masanu speaks up. She says, there is no evidence to suggest that. And
Highly doubt
I don't think we could be, if they are, we cannot be punished for something we do not know.
Well, I don't know about that. You know, glances at Zireael.
Well, most people who escape from Mazzali are going to Vidrian. I think that's the reason Walkenna is so distasteful towards the nation. So I guess I could see them having something to do with the Bright Lions if they're getting people out of the city, but I can't prove it for sure.
It's just another reason to be cautious of agreeing with them. Even if we have no proof. Do we want to take a vote?
I don't think it's necessary, to be honest.
I think we mostly agree that we shouldn't stop what we're doing. But I don't know. If he's truly good intentions, I feel bad for doing it, but it's not us that is postponing the meetings. It's the council's deciding what they value more. It's not really... I believe that either way, the council would decide to push them off, as they've done for months already.
Very good point. Yeah.
To be fair, Nier speaks up. You've seen just how much progress we've made in a single week. None. Well, very little. It could easily take us months to accomplish our goal as well.
Yeah. It will, likely.
All the more reason we shouldn't delay it any longer.
If you want to vote, go ahead.
Right, all in favor of not delaying our progress for the sake of these Vitrani traders? Traders, say aye.
If you don't want to, I think it'd be easier. So, if you want to not delay and just continue what you're doing, stand over here. And if you want to wait to help for the merchants, stand over here.
Does Tyrbrit count as 2?
No.
Yes.
Only counts as one.
Okay. Doesn't seem very split here.
Yeah, exactly. That's why.
How would the teachers vote if their opinion mattered?
Be like,
Corday would be with us.
Split conspicuously half and half, so I can't influence your decisions. Go fuck yourself.
Wow. Oh no, Teacher
you're
Ross on the
siding
other
with
side of the
Ulawa.
room.
You're siding with Ulawa over Odd. How does that make you feel?
He pulls
That's
out
how it
his
makes
Glock.
me feel.
Turns on laser sight.
Suddenly we all go to the other side.
I can even these numbers out real quick.
I love
All right.
democracy.
Dude, you want to bring Chocolate Tits back in?
Allison, go back in your corner.
Chocolate tits.
Mabella comes back in. So, have you decided? His jaw seems tense.
We regret to inform you.
Fortunately, I don't think we can honor your request. Unfortunately, we do want to help you, and we do believe that what we're doing here will help you as well in the end.
He takes a deep breath and exhales through his nose. I think you will regret this short-sightedness. Good day. And he leaves.
Oh
So
boy.
was that a threat?
Certainly sounded like one.
Yup.
Why,
Neville Papperman.
What?
You will rue the day.
What is this a reference to?
iCarly.
Oh my! That's a deep cut.
Yeah.
Didn't he bring that
Like
back? I
Neville
keep getting ads
Papperman.
for it when I'm
Yeah,
watching
she's
Star
like
Trek.
30 something now.
Yeah, it's so I don't like it. The new one.
But it's money.
I like how they
You
tried
can't
to
do
bring back
anything new?
Boy Meets Girl or Boy Meets World.
Girl meets world.
Girl Meets
I
World.
have not liked any of these show reboots.
How I Met Your Father, Mile.
Oh god, that's not even. I didn't even recognize Hilary Duff. God damn it.
I loved How I Met Your Mother when it was airing.
I just don't want to be
Guys,
fucked
thinks it's
over
cringe.
by the ending again.
You mean the ending that they had to rewrite like twice?
Yeah, I don't want to be fucked over by the ending again.
Could have been Robin.
How I Met Your
No, it was
Giant Waste of
Robin.
Time. It
He
was
met
Robin.
the mother, had the kids, and then she fucking died, and he married Robin.
Oh, I never actually saw
That's why
the
everybody
show.
hated it.
Kids, at the very end of the last 5 minutes of the show, his daughter's like, "Wait a minute, this entire story has been about how you've had the hots for Aunt Robin. Go get her," and then he does. And we're like, oh my god!
The actual mother was around for like half a season. And oh, she got cancer and died.
And we knew that Robin could never be the mother because Robin couldn't have kids.
Didn't she marry Barney or something?
Oh,
She did, and they got divorced immediately. Sorry. That was a good show, and then the ending was just awful.
Okay,
I know
so
what you're thinking. What's Barney been drinking? That girl was smoking hot.
I thought he was gay.
I mean, he's gay in
real
real
life.
life.
Real life, yeah.
In the show,
I
he's
don't
a
know
huge
anything about the
womanizer.
Barney
Okay.
Stinson is a very straight man.
Okay, so
Next week of things, or
you learn some other people you can also influence.
I'd
If
like
you
to
wish
keep extra watch on our back for anyone trying to sabotage us.
The next person you learn of that would be a good person to talk to is Zubari. Put his name in chat.
oh boy, head priest.
He is a god.
Who likes religion?
Ugh. No, thank you. Wait, I'm an expert in religion. What the fuck? When did this happen?
You expert in everything.
School's shut. So,
I have a plus 21 on my religion?
your wisdom primary. You're a druid.
Oh, shit. I mean,
Yeah.
crap.
Why
Is
wouldn't you
crap
be
better
able to
than shit?
swear?
And I'm glad you're here.
Thanks.
We've been
It's
saying
crap.
fuck, piss, shit, cunt all night.
You
Yeah, I know,
sweet,
but
sweet
then I was
summer
like,
child.
for a split second, I was like, oh crap. He's like, no, but it's okay. Anyways.
The
I was
Mormon in you
thinking
dies
myself.
hard, I understand.
No, so now you can just take my oh crap and just put it over everybody else's cuss words.
True.
No,
Is crap not a cuss word though?
My mom.
Uh,
You could ask my mother, and she would say it was. I wasn't allowed to say crap growing up. Or heck. I couldn't say heck either.
no, I wasn't allowed to say
Unironically.
until I was older. And then I did it despite my parents, you know.
H asterisk CK.
Hecks and craps, you know. Stick it to the man.
They were gateway words.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You're saying heck one day, and next day you know it's hell. You know, just like that.
Yeah. They heck of
Gosh darn it.
All right. So, do you want to go for Wakesa again? Oh, so I'm just gonna for no reason I'm going to. Go.
Is the sun or the moon like starting to stare down at us and come down a little
Yeah.
closer?
Does that have a border on it? What the fuck? Why do you have a border? Get that shit out of here.
Does anybody know the Song of Time?
Does anyone know the song of halftime? That shit's OP.
Usher?
Yes?
I've only seen clips in it.
Okay. So, you guys want to talk to Wakesa again?
Might as well work on the one week. Could we can't split, right? We have to choose one person a week. We can't have somebody do discovery on one person and
Well, no, this you have to contact them first.
I think Wakesa would be a good idea to do again.
Yeah.
If you want to do Wakesa again, give me those rolls.
Should I save mine to actually do Mazzali lore this time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again,
Okay.
this is the contacting, not the discovery.
I know.
Oh, so we
Okay.
can all... Okay, what are we rolling for
Yes.
contacting?
Hold on, is it exactly the same as his influence skills? Or not influence, but his discovery skills?
Discovery? I think so.
It might be. Let me check.
Oh wait, you said religion though.
That's for a different person.
That's for Zubari.
I thought
No,
you
no,
this was also-
Wakesa is Diplomacy, Mazzali Lore, Perception, Religion, Society.
yeah, he's also religion.
So it's
And
the same
this
as a
is-
discovery, but also religion.
Not blind.
This is public. All right, hold on everything. You've discovered something odd.
Oh,
Do we have an investigator?
sorry.
You find it more difficult this week than last week
Oh,
to arrange
God.
this meetup.
Yeah.
In fact, you find it to be a -2 penalty on every single one of these rolls. More difficult.
Or going to the same person again?
No,
Because
Sabotage.
I
Spotface
had with him the first
is
time.
sabotaging us, or we fucked up
you
the
discover
first
with
time.
little effort that people have been spreading perhaps negative word about you throughout the people you've been trying to talk to, specifically from that Merchants Guild.
Wow.
So I would like to introduce another character onto the influence sheet. One, of course, Mabele Numbe.
And we have negative influence.
Alright, this week we're going to beat some ass this week. Roll out squad.
So hold on. Let me type this for your altar for your. There you go. You can do your formatting nonsense.
Oh, well, I was gonna do this. Let's see here. Here we are.
Looking, I'm looking.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, I knew that was happening.
Uh,
Bitch face. Are the assholes, or do they trade in those?
both.
Okay, they're slavers. Dan's game. Okay. So, however, we still have some successes, I believe, here with these rolls.
And some not so successes.
And some not so successes, yes. So, religion. Wish this book was formatted better. I'm scrolling up and down all fucking night, dude.
Son of a bitch.
Alright, so no critical successes, so you're just able to get another meeting. So, okay. Time for another meeting with, Wakessa. That's a new round, so you all get another roll for discovery or influence.
Roll influence, but with a skill that we haven't discovered yet, so I'm gonna let anyone
Sure.
else go first who wants to do discovery.
Is anyone going to be doing discovery this week?
I'll do discovery again.
Okay.
Do we have negative influence with Mabele?
No.
Okay.
Alright, let's see here. What did you roll? And where is this fucker? Alright, you get one thing about him. What do you want to know?
What do we need, guys?
Maybe a weakness or resistance.
What can we use weaknesses and resistances for? Like, are we gonna be fighting them?
No, to influence them better. It's not like
Like, I would...
vulnerability damage types. It's like
So,
what?
for example, a weakness might be if you mention a certain thing, it might lower the DC as they are more.
Okay.
As
But
they are
if you
more,
say
in
if you
favor
say
of
the wrong thing,
If
So,
you
like-
faux pas.
yeah,
That makes sense.
that's what a resistance is, right? If you say something they don't like.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, resistance would be like if you mention this thing, they will get mad at you, and the DC will increase typically.
It's up to
So, M.
What's the opposite of that?
So you can pick a weakness, a resistance, or an influence.
Influence is
Weakness.
good, right?
Influence is
Yeah.
what you're actually rolling to succeed.
So weakness is what makes it easier to influence them. Resistance is what makes it harder to influence them, and influence, it tells us which skill, like the order of DCs of the skills that we can use.
Okay, you guys decide. I don't know. I don't care.
No, Em, you're participating. You're a member of this group. You decide.
It's
Well,
your
I'm
role, so
trying-
you should decide.
Pull the trigger. Do it. Snap it off.
They're all useful, so it's not like a
A
stressful decision.
resistance.
While you're looking into Wakesa, you notice that while he speaks for the people, nothing seems to really change. He claims to be at least bringing up things to Wakena, and voicing people's issues, but nothing seems to really be getting better. But you think if you mention that to him, it would really piss him off. So you probably shouldn't do that.
Hey, wow, you're really shit at your job, man.
Yeah, don't suggest he is bad at his job. Is that a critical failure? You don't know.
Right.
You have to assume it's not.
I also want to discover again.
All right, gimme. All right, you get, drum roll please, 2 things.
Yay! Okay.
Ta-da-ta-da.
I want a weakness and I want a skill.
All right. His weakness is that while he puts on a bold face, he is actually a bit of a coward and is susceptible to intimidation. And he harbors a interest in other cultures outside the Mwangi. So speaking to him about lore from other societies can be influential, such as like Cheliax lore or Absalom lore,
Anything
or
outside the continent.
Galt lore. Yeah, anything that's not any like local lore that's not Mazzali.
That's a low influence DC.
That's next one.
Is lore demons a local?
No, I would not qualify lore demons as that.
Did you say basically Mwangi lore that isn't Mazzali?
Local lore that isn't Mwangi.
So like outside of our regular area here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think any of us have that, so.
Wait, you mean Mwangi or Mazzali?
Mwangi. So
The
like in
entire
cultures
continent?
that are outside the Mwangi jungle.
Okay. I'm scared that that's a critical failure.
Well, we might find out. I don't really intend on trying the intimidation tactic.
All right. Are the rest of you influencing?
Yeah, all influence. I'm going to use society, because he is a man of the people of the society.
Almighty, then.
And I would just like to talk to him about, and kind of, so like I can get like a better understanding of people's kind of day-to-day lives in Mazzali, because I don't really know the place that well. And I'd like to kind of like show an interest in the culture and society.
Points awarded for, role-playing, not just telling what you're going to say. So, not a criticism, just saying, feel free to actually role-play this out and not just tell me what you do.
Okay, absolutely. So, Wakesa, I am very interested in all kinds of different people, and being that you're in a city that's been so secretive in the past, I'm really interested to hear about the kind of day-to-day lives of the people in this wonderful city. I see that we have a beautiful, thriving marketplace here. Do you have like other kind of areas like this where people gather?
Give me society. Public. Okay.
Wait! I want to hear a point that.
Okay. Well, it is hard to say. There are many different people in Mazzali as there are trees in the jungle. It would take far too much time to explain, but I appreciate that you are appreciative of the glorious culture we have here. That is a failure. Who's next?
Give me a discovery.
Okay.
Gneakz is discovering something about him while we are meeting.
All right, you get one thing.
I can't do influence, can I? Since
No,
I've
because you already
done-
discovered.
Okay, I just want to make sure. I'm trying
Yep,
to keep
you're
track of the steps.
Just give me another skill.
He is susceptible to flattery in the form of deception.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
He likes a little give and take, you know.
I really enjoy this because
A
you
little-
can't
a little-
tell if any of my answers are bullshit or not. You have no idea. I love it.
So you're saying he
Wait, is
likes
that
backhanded compliments, is what you're saying.
Is he a dirty boy?
How should I label these?
You can just
Gneakz, you know.
like the
learn this.
lores.
Yeah.
Like, I have weakness, susceptible to intimidation, but then there's low influence DC, and I don't know what to do.
Well, just say
anymore.
like influence from low to high, and then just list them out in order beneath it. Because you're gonna get them in order from low to high.
So this is a low influence DC?
So it is more difficult than Mazzali. Or it is low or equal in difficulty to the ones that came before it.
So it's equal
Zolly
to
is
the
the easiest.
local lore that isn't...
Foreign lore, I would
It
say.
is no. So
It's not
like
necessarily equal to local lore, it's equal or higher than whatever we got before that.
this is so Alter. This is what I would do.
Kill me!
There's the ranking in Discord.
Come on, give me the fucking bullet point, you piece of shit. Oh, fuck you.
Hit the bullet. Sorry, I hit where I was.
Well, and we know nature is incorrect.
Oh, we do, yeah. Right.
What the fuck? Why is it doing it up there? There we go.
I would just keep track of them in order that we get them and just put like who, like
There you go.
Gneakz discovered.
That's what I would do, Alter. Does that make
deception.
sense?
Yes. And the list is lowest to highest.
Oh, DC from low to high. So it's, the ones at the top are better.
Yep.
So like deception is either harder or just as hard as the one before it.
Equal
Some
to
of
or
them is-
greater.
So that's what you have. Alter, you're our final contestant for this week. What do you want to
Hold
try?
on, I'm just
wanna intimidate him?
Hell no! I'm just gonna do a Mazzali lore like I was gonna do last time.
You're a dirty boy. Roll deception.
Look, if under certain circumstances my deception gets a bonus, but I don't know about that. That would just be guessing in the dark.
Tell him he is very sexy. It's very
Okay,
sexy
that
very
actually-
sexy the way he runs this city.
Actually wouldn't get me a bonus. What is this? This is public?
Yep.
Uh,
Yeah.
uh,
That is a failure if you want a hero point.
okay. Makes it worse.
Why are you only trained in Mazzali lore?
I don't know, because it said I would be trained in it.
Oh, is that for the Bright Lions?
Shh.
Yes, it is. Okay.
What the ah!
It's your background!
I've
Don't
been
fucking-
outed!
It's literally been your background since the start of the game. What the fuck you talking? Sorry. I'm sorry.
Nobody else can see that!
Docs nerd.
Oh shit. No, they know.
Huh? No what? I didn't hear anything.
Nothing,
Did anybody
nothing.
Hear anything? No
I'm
one
not-
heard anything.
I'm not part of an organization that.
We didn't hear anything.
Okay.
You're upsetting Harley. You try to have a conversation with him about Mazzali culture, but he doesn't seem to be interested in any of the insights that you possess. Insights being in quotes. That is also a failure.
So it was just a failure, not necessarily a
Critical failure, correct.
confirmation of that not being true?
Oh, I mean, no, that is definitely a skill that can influence him.
Okay.
You have confirmation on that. And
can-
you also have confirmation that society works from Kdubs' attempt. You just didn't roll well enough.
The DC is higher than 28.
Yes, you also know society. Alright. Go back here.
That means like if that's the lowest one, then the lowest one is higher than 28 is.
29, right? Because we got a -2 from Belly.
The penalty from the merchants is not here. It's only in the when you're trying to schedule shit.
Oh, then the society DC is 31, higher than 31.
All right. Week 3. What you guys doing?
Your mom. Huh?
Doing your mom. Doing your mom.
Nothing for it, but we can try again, I guess.
Yeah.
Or should we go to somebody else?
You can go talk to the merchant and try to get him off your dick.
Nah, fuck him.
You can go
But
threaten
he's
them.
making everything harder.
Or we can go fucking tell the cops.
The cops aren't gonna do anything.
I mean, they don't like them, right?
But is he doing anything illegal?
Do
No,
they have
also,
to-
they don't like you either.
Yeah, but they don't have to be doing anything illegal.
Someone on the document is an anonymous axolotl.
Fog?
That's so cute.
Not for me.
It's me, I'm the axolotl.
Oh, wait, that is an
Aw.
axolotl. I didn't notice. I thought it was a fucking
what am
weasel or
I?
something.
I don't see an accident.
There's a lemur, an axolotl, a kangaroo, and a wombat. Whichever one you don't see, you are.
I see
I'm a
a
wombat.
jackal, a lemur.
The axolotl is next to the hammer.
Lemur.
I'm the hammer.
Yes, which is tight.
That is a symbol. I made like a free like fucking SVG editor years ago for a D&D campaign. That was the symbol of their mercenary guild that they were in. That was like a decade ago.
I thought it was Roman.
No, hammers were never a symbol.
Looks like Warhammer symbol.
It kind of does,
You mean
right?
the
It's like a
hammer looks
hammer,
like
the-
the hammer looks like a Warhammer symbol? Wow.
Wow.
Yeah, and like a fucking Adeptus Mechanicus
Yeah.
shit. Yeah. No, it was the symbol of some guild they were in or some shit. I don't remember. This was like a decade ago. And it was just like, hey, is that a profile pic? And it was like one of the pictures I had on my fucking computer. So it was like, sure, why not? Anyway, what you guys doing this week?
I like the idea of talking to Mabele, but I personally think we should get Mikese out of the way. Get some influence with him, because we've been failing.
Lakessa.
Well, yeah. Yeah, sure.
Because we know the most about him?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Well, I mean, if we go somewhere else, though, we might have more people with relevant skills. Potentially for somebody else.
You roll better.
Yeah, we can also just roll better. That sounds
Well,
like
I
a
mean,
good plan.
So,
Not-
Titus, I forgot that I had this, but could I have been, like, can I use this?
Absolutely.
Oh, great.
However, that is a fortune effect, so it does not stack with your hero points.
What do you mean?
As in,
You
like,
can't
if you
use
use a hero point, you can't use Faith Fortune.
you can't use
Oh,
both
yeah,
on
of
the same
course.
roll.
Right.
But,
yeah.
like, you're out of hero points, so, like, it's the next day, you can use that again.
Okay. We'll be
Yeah,
using
this
from
is
now on.
really good. Now, you can't use it on the discovery check, but you can use it on the... wait, hold on a second. The influence isn't, like, fucking downtime, is it? No, they're not downtime. So yeah, you're good.
Guys, I have a question.
Yeah.
What if I use Mazzali lore to discover?
Yeah, you can do that.
Are we doing Marquesa again? We gotta schedule him. Gotta find time. You gotta find time in his Outlook calendar.
Let's schedule Wakasa.
Oh, the -2 from the dicks takes you down from a critical fail, critical success to just a success.
Nah.
That's a fail. Anyone else want to try?
Ugh.
Critical failures are not a thing in this check. Don't worry. The worst you can do is fail. All right, so no critical successes.
Do you want me to try?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Sorry, I forgot.
Everybody's
roll.
supposed to do this.
Yeah.
Perception blind.
No, it's public.
You can do perception, society, religion.
This is not discovery. This is the scheduling thing.
We do diplomacy too, right?
Why did I have perception twice? Can you do
Okay, so
diplomacy?
my highest one is religion at 21. So
Pretty
let's
sure,
roll
yeah.
that.
It's not on the list.
Oh shit.
We can do diplomacy for discovery, right? Or for contact, right? Diplomacy?
Yes.
Okay, how's that look now? I rerolled it with it.
Success. So.
Cool.
I know failure because of the dicks.
We should talk to
35
the
is a success. However, a 33 is a failure.
We should talk to the dick.
All right, so you have just success, but you do successfully schedule meetings, so we'll take you back here. Is anyone discovering?
Do you guys want me to discover with Mazzali?
I'm influencing.
You go for it. I'm gonna try influencing this time. I think.
Anyone who wants to discover, go first.
I'm bad at the influencing thing, Smile. I'm bad at the discovering thing, too.
Discovering things should be blind.
Sure should.
Oopsies.
Roll again.
Hold on. I can't keep these straight. What's public and what's not.
All right, you get one thing.
What's good? Let's see. Should I just get another DC for us? Influence DC? Or are we good on those?
We haven't gotten a bias yet, have we?
Yeah.
We have one.
No, you
We
have the
don't know
bias,
if
which is
it's-
teacher Nero.
They have
Yeah.
one of each, basically. One bias, one resistance, one weakness.
Yeah,
Yep.
typically. Some of them might not have one of them.
But we have a bias, resistance, and weakness for him.
Yep.
So then it would just be skills left.
Okay, well then I know it's skill.
You can talk to him about medicine. For the purposes of, like, the people's health.
Should I put that above society or below it or?
We don't
I guess
know. We didn't
don't
discover
know.
it. We didn't discover it through discovery. So, we don't know where that is.
Is everyone else influencing?
Yeah, influencing.
You know?
Emma, you influence your discovery.
You could try the
Oh,
medicine
influence.
thing, Em,
Oh,
to influence him. You're trained in medicine, right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, if everyone else is influencing,
my
then we
medicine is a
we can go
Okay.
into roleplay.
public
Yeah,
or what? What do you want me to do?
it's public. I mean, when it's your turn. Who wants to go next?
Okay. I can go.
Okay.
So I roll.
Yeah. Go and roll medicine public. So you speak to him a little about medicine, and he listens politely, but says, "I tend to the people's not spiritual, their mental health, their cultural health. Rather, physical health is tended to by other people. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. Medicine is not one of his skills."
God.
Yay.
Sorry, Alter, you rolled a 3.
I figured it was bad.
Get mad at Alter, M, not me.
But I thought since Em is good at medicine, it would be worth a shot.
Yeah, I know. I'm just teasing you. All right, Gneakz, Brask, Tyrbrit. Who's next?
I can go.
All right, Brask, what you doing?
I would like to roll society.
Okay. We live
kind
in one of
talk
those.
About, yeah, kind of talk about comparatively how his people live to mine. No, the Matangi, warrior people. Don't see many of those around here, but your military might must be proficient at, or sufficient enough to keep threats outside of the walls then?
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Public, right?
Yeah. Is it fail?
That's
It's also a fail. That is in fact a critical failure.
Yay!
However, you can't critically fail because you're already at 0 points.
Wow.
Yay!
Well, he says, well, we don't need such perhaps brutish might as yours. You have the protection of Wakena.
That is fair enough.
Gneakz, Tyrbrit.
Brask failed successfully.
I'll go with deception.
Okay.
And I'm going to use face fortune.
Well, okay, yeah.
You've used before.
So I will say, you know, we've been here for like 3 weeks now, and I've really noticed how happy the citizens in this city are. And of course, that is all due to the great Wakena. Wakena. But I'm sure, of course,
Forever.
having such a
What?
brilliant representative such as yourself definitely helps that.
You just rub it in. Whenever the needs for brown nose, Kdubs is here to brown nose.
I was gonna say the exact same thing, honestly. Like,
Hey.
not verbatim, but pretty close.
So how'd I do?
So when you
keep
pull
higher?
up the roll, you
Yeah.
hit fortune. Like when you click on the roll to roll it at the bottom, there is a keep higher. Yeah, no, it's keep higher. Correct. I'm sorry.
Okay. Keep higher. Cool. Nice.
He smiles and says, "Speaks well of you that you notice these things. Razali, we believe, is an example that other people should aspire to emulate." Teaching Hero pipes up at this point and says, "Have you thought about the influential power of art? A mural of your choice, perhaps, on this building right here, could help to inspire these things, Wakesa." And he nods and seems to appreciate that. You learn that because Nahira is eager to talk about culture and art and how it can lift public sentiment, he responds positively when she's here. While she's present, all successes are critical successes instead.
Nice.
So that pushes that to a critical success Tyrbrit, and you gain 2 influence points.
Getting
Wakesa
somewhere.
likes propaganda. Got it. Big fan of
Fucking
propaganda.
wow!
Big fan.
And he thinks teaching a hero is hot.
All right, Gneakz.
Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna kind of follow up with what Tyrbrit was saying, and then talk about how the people definitely respect you. You do a great job, keeping them in line. They're all good solid citizens here.
Yeah, give me society, you coward.
Besides deception.
Yeah. He nods and says, "Well, as a tree grows from its roots, so does a happy city grow from its people. It is good to see that after spending time in this city, you all have seen the fruit it can bear." And he smiles. Success turns into critical success because of teaching Hira. You guys are at 4 influence points.
There we go.
Alrighty, so at the end of week 3, you're sitting at 4 influence points.
Is there a certain amount we're supposed to
Deception
get
works
to?
on him?
Yep.
So deception does work. Oh, well, actually, hold on a second. One more thing.
Deception in the form of flattery works?
Yep.
Yes. So he he puts a hand on your shoulder, Gneakz, and says, like to do you all a favor as a token of goodwill. I have some influence with some of the local cart drivers. I'll put you in touch with them. That'll help you travel around the city a little faster.
Oh, that'd be great. Much appreciate it. It is a massive city. You know, it takes a lot to get around here. There's just so many streets and. You know.
Yes, it is quite the metropolis. Alrighty, so
Looks at the
as your
24
reward
guards that have to push through the crowd behind us.
as your reward for reaching 2 influence points, he connects you with cart drivers, and you all double your speed in the city for traveling. At 4 influence points, he has recognized that you mean no harm. Perhaps you could be beneficial to the city, and he communicates this approval to Nikaruka. You gain 1 influence point with Nikaruka. So she should be at 2.
Yes.
Can we go talk to her next? I've got to file a complaint about some merchants.
You cannot talk to her directly. However, you do learn at the beginning of the next week. We'll go back here. The door is open. Lady, he's here.
Oh, there she is. Perfect.
She looks down at you, sternly but not unkindly. Says, "We've heard positive things about your time here. That you have been assisting locals and well, speaking well. The Great Wakena has decided to offer you a show of trust. We will no longer require you to be escorted at all times. This is a act that, of course, goes both ways. You're still required to follow all laws, and violations will, of course, still be punished. But we believe you can be trusted."
Are we still limited to like just the
Still
marketplace though?
need guards, bro.
No, you're not limited to the marketplace anyway. That was just if you're not that was before if you didn't have his approval, basically.
Oh, okay.
The marketplace is the only open place to people who are approved into the city.
Yeah, you have his seal, so you were able to go other places, but you had to have an escort. Now you no longer have an escort.
Okay.
I feel like we still need bodyguards, though.
She,
We are our own bodyguard.
I mean,
She turns to leave.
they're not there to protect us.
No, they're there to watch you guys. All right. That is your reward for reaching 2 influence with Nikaruka.
Neat.
Now we can go beat up that guy without worrying about the guards.
Proof.
All right. So, while you have reached the maximum influence you need with Wakesa, basically you're gonna get influence with her as you get influence with others, and like her influence is kind of the metric you go by. While you've reached the minimum you need to get from Wakesa, you can continue to speak with him and get further bonuses.
Which is a thought because we know his skills now.
Yeah, you could keep working on him.
You
So,
know that
can I
flattering will get you everywhere.
Should I get rid of her, like, biases, resistance thing, and just keep the influence thing up there for her? Because we're not able to talk or figure that stuff out.
You were not able to talk with her directly, so she does technically have a resistance and, well, you're never going to get to this point, so sure. Her resistance is if you try to intimidate her, she tells you to fuck yourself, and it increases the DCs of everyone else in the city for a week.
Oh, God.
And her weakness is that she has no weakness.
Yeah?
Nice.
Because she's a professional negotiator.
My weaknesses are actually my strengths.
Yeah, so yeah, you can just remove it. She's just the influence meter.
She's the big progress bar at the top of the screen. Slowly filling up.
Correct. All right, we'll go to week 4 now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the last week of this session. Week 44. No.
We probably can't do a discover action about somebody that we don't have a meeting with, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Because the meeting is also like figuring out who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
Oh, the next person you learn that you should probably contact is Worknesh.
Who is the military?
Worknesh title is Master of Spears.
Sounds like military. Got it.
Yes, she is in charge of the military.
Uh-huh. Right. So, do we continue with Wakessa then, or do we try and maybe get like at least some other influence
We have
people?
Zubari, and we have Worknesh.
And Bella, technically.
And Mabella, if we want to go and stop this.
I think we just ignore them and do it regardless.
Google.
But let them do their thing.
I think we should go intimidate Mabelle.
I am the Lord of Intimidation.
Walks up, stares at him for 20 minutes.
If you're on initiative, they can battle cry. XD.
Useless fucking shit.
But having influence with the Master of Spears might be good as well. If
I
they get the cards
honestly, I think the priest of Wakena might be.
We have a lot of religion.
A decent thing as well, because I mean they all believe in Wakena.
But
Necessarily. Kind of a.
But we have a lot of religion. And they're a priest, so. We have, what, three, I think 3 of us with high religion? At least.
I got +3. But there'll be other things.
Oh, I don't know what's Brask's.
17. It's not that high.
Not bad, though.
Yeah.
I would vote for the priest.
Okay, let's try our hand at the priest.
Oakley dokley.
Especially like in a heavily religious town, the head priest is gonna have a lot of pull, so maybe some good benefits.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking as well.
What are you? What did I do wrong? Did I spell this wrong, or did you correct my spell? Ah, fuck it.
Yeah.
What?
I don't know. Google's yelling at me because I wrote achieved.
Yeah.
But I don't know why.
It's the year 2024. I ignore all of those little scribbles half the time. They're usually wrong.
Right. So what?
Oh, because I put the E before the I because I'm a dyslexic piece of shit. Okay, Google, thanks. It corrected me.
Actually, I think before we get into this, because if we're going to do this thing, it's going to be a little bit of a bigger thing. So I think it might just be better just to cut it here before we go over time, because I know people are getting tired.
Okay.
Is that work for you all?
Yep.
Fine by me.
Okay. So, same bat time, same bat channel next week. We're going to do it 2 weeks in a row, I promise.
Please don't say things. Just don't
You
say
already
things
said
out
it.
loud.
He said it. It's too late. It's cursed now. It's over.
Poggers.
Why did
Good
you
news,
say
if you don't play D&D next weekend, we can do Heck Divers next weekend. Nice.
Ulterior motive discovered.
True. I hate you guys.
I found his
All right.
weakness.
I hope you guys had fun.
Yeah, it was a cool session.
We'll do more fun, girthy influencing next week. But I dismiss you all. Go get some sleep, Fatomir and other people.